Back this Christmas with their Cajun deep-fried turkey. Fully cooked and Cajun seasoned, it's ready to preheat at home, giving you more time for family and holiday fun. Pre-order a week in advance at participating locations only, including Clovis and Fresno River Park, and pick it up in person. Enjoy it holiday.
Your home of the San Francisco 49ers, 1430 ESPN, the Valley's local sports leader, KFIG Fresno.
Looking around the AFC, the Dolphins have no choice but to move on from him, believes our Harry Douglas.
He hasn't lived up to the way that he's supposed to play within the confines of this offense. When I look at a Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, I look at Justin Herbert, C.J. Stroud, those guys, if the play in structure breaks down, I have faith that those guys can make an offensive coordinator right. Or they can make great defensive play call wrong. I don't feel that way about Tua.
Zach Wilson's the backup this week with Tonga Vailoa, the emergency QB. Tua's cap hit for 2026 is $56 million. Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes has begun rehab following surgery to repair 2 torn ligaments in his left knee. Team's optimistic he could be back early next season. Rams receiver Puka Nacua on a live stream last night said NFL referees are the worst, and some make calls just to get shown on TV during games.
ESPN Radio is presented by Progressive Insurance. Keep your career moving forward with growth opportunities, great pay and benefits, and one of the country's top workplaces. Go to careers.progressive.com and apply today.
He's got the knowledge.
Because once again, I have to come on there and talk about how right I am once again in anything that it comes to sports.
He's got the questions.
I'm going to lose it. Are you kidding me? What are we doing here?
He's got the guests.
20th head coach in Fresno State history here, Matt. Is it hard to believe sometimes still the 20th head coach here in program history?
It's all moved really quickly here over the course of the last 5-6 weeks. But super excited to be here.
Phil Bonatti is the voice for the Central Valley sports leader. Behind the Bench starts now. Brought to you by Helena Agri.
That's right. Behind the Bench here on 1430 ESPN Fresno, the Valley's local sports leader, here on this Wednesday, December 17th. Yes, 8 days till Christmas. Good to hear. Good to be here. Good to be with you. Good to be live on this Wednesday afternoon. 3 full hours before we send it over to 790 for the FPU Sunbird Sports Show with Paul Metters. Should be a very good one to springboard us into the holiday season. Excuse me. Big shout out to Tony D for tossing it to us in the previous hour. Tony D Show, Sportsline Bulldog Hour, Tony D, 2 to 3 p.m. on the weekdays on 1430 ESPN. You can listen to him live and on demand on the 1430 ESPNFresno.com website, on the ESPN Fresno app, and elsewhere on our platforms. We also have our live streaming ability, which is on our ESPN Fresno platforms, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, which you can be watching right now. Hello to those who are watching that way. Good to see you. On my show, and also Paul Metters Show's Central Valley Sports Report. Central Valley Sports Report will be taking a hiatus for the next few weeks, and we'll be back for the January months in terms of that. Will you give me that look, Jorge? What are you doing? He'll be back. He'll be back for the January months in terms of it. Anyways, good to be here. Like I said, good to talk sports with all of you. Lot to get to here in today's show. We're going to do a little flashback or way back Wednesday or whatever we call it. We're getting closer to the holiday season, so I want to air a good interview we had from a couple weeks ago. We didn't get a chance to re-air it. Fresno State basketball player Jake Heibretter is going to be in the second hour. We talked to him for a couple weeks ago, and Fresno State basketball is getting closer to getting into action here in the Mountain West, so we may do a little look at that. Ace is going to be here in the final hour. My buddy Ace, who will be here. We'll do a 5 of 5 and take you out till 6 o'clock, like I said. Sunbird Sports Show, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. tonight with Paul Metters. The Lee's Air Hotline is sponsored by Lee's Air Plumbing, Heating, and Roofing. The way you get on the show, If you want to join us, is 559-320-1430. The way to reach our show, 559-320-1430. The way to get in on the conversation here in the Central Valley Sports Leader. If you are interested in the weather check, I'm giving it to you right now. How about that, folks? The sun does exist. Finally showed up here in the Central Valley. Sunny day, 58 degrees. Warmer than most days in terms of it, but good to be here with the sun. Might be going away, though, after the tail end of tomorrow. So enjoy it while you've got it. And then for my forecast here on my phone, I see rain as far as the eye can see for Christmas week next week. So whatever that means, Godspeed. So Jorge is producing today. Good to have Jorge in here to guide us through this show today. We got a full hour of sports talk here at the top, and then we'll get into some interview and other guests as well. But Jorge, did we had you Monday, right? We had you on Monday, or is it? No, we didn't have you. You were dealing with the outage. This is your first time back from the weekend, so
yeah.
I guess it's a belated 2 days later. I know how your weekend was going, but for our listeners out here, maybe I have to ask the question for you. How was your weekend, and how are the last couple of days been for you?
It was good. It was good. The weekend was good. This couple of days been a little hectic, but that's work. So, but
It's
yeah.
life. Yeah.
During the weekend, I went to the Christmas parade.
Oh yeah, the Fresno Christmas
First
parade.
time at night.
Yeah. How was that for you?
Cold.
It was a cold night
It was a cold
on
night.
Saturday.
I don't know. It feels like I kind of still want to have it like in the afternoon, like they used to have it.
Yeah.
Because it was kind of warm, but at the same time, at night it's nice because all the people were wearing lights and all this other stuff, and the floats were having fun with the lights and the music, and it was fun.
Yeah, I was experiencing that in a whole different way for you because I was riding on the Holiday Hop Trolley, the one from Campus Point that takes you all the way to Tower. And I experienced about 5 or 6 seconds of the parade, and all I got was strobe lights in my eyes from some sort of float.
At the beginning, yeah.
Yeah, and
It was at the beginning of the
I
parade.
was glad I wasn't epileptic in terms of that.
Yeah,
'cause
no.
I'd be a goner.
Yeah. There was like a music band on one of them, and like it stopped right where we were, and it was loud, really loud, but it was people just started dancing.
Yeah. Were they trying to
That's-
make it like a Disneyland parade, basically? Like you ever been to Disneyland and you see the parades?
Tioga had a team, which was like Disneyland team.
It was like
So, and they had their own float with Disneyland stuff, but it was fun. It was fun.
yeah, it's a good time. Good to enjoy it with. Did you go with friends, family, any of it, all of the above? Yeah.
Well, the thing was we went with our friends because my roommate he was one of the PA guys, announcing.
Yeah.
And we went with his girlfriend and my other roommate and a couple of other friends.
Mm-hmm.
But we parked really far
Yeah.
from where he was supposed to be,
Okay.
and we walked like 2 miles.
So a little bit of walking.
Yeah, I was struggling.
The
at
legs
end.
were feeling it.
Yeah, the next morning I was
Yeah.
feeling like, man, did I work out or what? And
Yeah, I the general walking around the downtown area, it's not easy for anyone. It was funny though. Last night, it wasn't that it was over the weekend. The one thing that wasn't killing me, it was not the legs. It was what was killing me was the cold. Finally, it was getting to me. Especially, I got a mustache on my face, from my beard, and it was starting to. I'm not saying crystallize, but it was definitely getting a little.
yeah,
wet from the moisture.
The moisture.
I was
yeah.
like, all right, this is.
And I think it's something that here in Fresno we're not really
Yeah.
used to that coldness, especially at that time of night.
I was
but-
reminded of that coldness. It's not bad, but
Yeah.
I was not ready for it again. In terms
And
of
then I realized I have gloves and I have a beanie.
Yeah.
Why didn't I bring those?
by the way,
I was not ready for it.
I was standing at the bus stop by Tioga to leave downtown and get back to my car at Campus Point. And I saw Chansey had its fire alarm going off. And I texted Johnny a video of it. And I'm like, what's going on here? He has yet to respond. It's 4 days later. I have yet to get any answers from Johnny
I think
Bravo.
they were doing like a test because I saw I don't know if
The
were there
lights were
for
flashing.
Well, I don't know if they were there for the. I saw the firefighters.
Yeah.
I don't know if they were there for the parade or they were there for that. So
Chichancy did not look like it was on fire, the ballpark, but I saw the lights flashing, and I was like, is it akin to the theme of the parade, or are they just
maybe somebody tried to get in?
Some joker tried to get in.
Yeah,
that could be the other case. Regardless, Johnny, text me back. Come on, man. Anyways, okay. We had a couple things in sports last night to get to. I think we don't need to visit it too much here at the top of the show. I just deleted what I was looking for.
How about them Knicks, huh?
Yeah, I was about to say Knicks over Spurs in the NBA Cup championship. Third champion now crowned in this NBA Cup. Jorge, I always think in media we look at things as threes. It's a nice even sample size in terms of things that we can evaluate. And, we sit here and we see what the Lakers winning 2 years ago. We see what the Bucks winning a year ago over the then eventual champion OKC Thunder. Now this year you get Knicks and Spurs, who are virtually in the same spot in I would say their progression as a team, although the Knicks probably playing a lot better than they were earlier in the season. Did you get a chance to watch some of the Cup last night on Amazon Prime specifically?
By the time I got, done with what I was doing, I had just finished. So they were presenting the trophy and everything. But I saw a couple highlights. I felt like the Knicks, I felt like both teams really wanted to win this.
Yeah. I think so.
Like it was really meaningful for them.
Yeah.
I heard throughout the entire week that this is a meaningless cup, but not to them, I guess.
I'm not going to pretend I watched the game yesterday because here's the issue with what was going on. First of all, it was on Amazon Prime, and I live with my brother, his girlfriend. We share a house, and we're chilling, and I fire up Amazon because I'm just curious what's going on. I take a little peek at the game, but then he also, his girlfriend pointed out, oh my God, Fallout came out today. The new Fallout season.
That's the reason why I didn't see it.
That's the reason why I didn't watch the game either, because I watched the first episode of season 2 of Fallout. Interesting episode. We don't need to dive into it on the show. Interesting episode, right, Jorge?
Yeah, definitely interesting. Yeah,
interesting. I don't know. We'll see where it goes. But and by the time the episode ended, I did not watch the game. I saw the end of the game. I saw the final score in the post game, and everyone sitting on the court talking about it. And I wonder if this is the experience some other people had with the game last night in terms of the Cup is, while it's on the streaming service and whatever, and you pay for the streaming service, and, it's good for them at least to have it in a different spot. But I think I got sucked into something else, and I didn't actually watch the product that the NBA is hoping I watched, and suddenly it turned into something different as far as the night's concerned. But
I just feel like in the middle of the week, having it, it just. Why didn't you have it at in the weekend?
What wasn't a Cup Finals on Sundays before? I didn't know. I thought it was on Sundays the last couple
I
years.
thought so too.
Yeah.
The weekend and a neutral site instead of, whoever hosted it. But
yeah,
I don't know.
But it's interesting because this really marks the first third of the season being wrapped up, right, Jorge? This is it's fair to say we're a third of the way through the NBA season now, and we have a good sample size of what this season kind of looks like. And from, if we want to be specific to the Lakers right now and what the Lakers are as a team now, according to my mental math, they are 25 games into the season out of 81 or 82. So a little under a third of the way done, but it feels like a third of the way point because then you got this run from, although you could mark Christmas as a real third of the season done day. And then you get from Christmas to All-Star break, and then from All-Star break to the final part of the season is where you can feel good about it. But from the standpoint of this third of the season, it's interesting to hear about the storylines, what we're learning about it. From a Lakers standpoint, I would say they're in some sort of circle that I would say is that there's the Thunder, and then there is the tier right below the Thunder. And I feel like I'm confident enough to tell you that the Lakers are in that second tier below the Thunder in terms of contenders. How would you evaluate it there, Jorge, from a third of the way through this season and where the NBA stands right now in terms of the standings?
I think we still got a ways to go. I mean, I feel like that you could already just see who the strong teams are going to be. I mean, obviously you got the Thunder, and obviously there's some teams. These two teams, the Spurs and the next two good teams, I'm pretty sure they're going to make the playoffs. Then you have your borderline teams, and even my Sacramento Kings don't look that bad.
Yeah.
This season, so we'll see.
Don't look that bad. 6-20, bro. Come on.
We still got time.
Don't be an apologist for
the good time.
Roast them, Jorge. Don't be an apologist for the Sacramento Kings right now.
I was seeing the roster for the final, and I saw De'Aaron Fox there.
Yeah.
I was
miss him, De'Aaron Fox.
It was like looking at it like you could have taken us with like never mind.
And now you're the Chicago Bulls of whatever. By the way, the Bulls, who were really funny at the beginning part of the season, I power ranked them in the top 5, and now they're out of the Eastern playoff picture just like that. I don't know ball. I'm sorry. I do know ball in this sense because I did say the Detroit Pistons were probably going to be the East representative. And Jorge, you've seen their record, 21-5 right now. Is a team here at the start of the season, best record in the Eastern Conference.
They're on fire.
On fire in Fuego. The Knicks are in second. How many East teams do you feel like you could realistically? If I went down the list right now, you'd be like, okay, I could see them. Well, I think the obvious question is I can see them in the finals. Someone has to do it. But when I say I could see them potentially making some noise in the finals, like how far down to the list do I go before you start kind of saying, all right, we're past it, right? I think Detroit's in that list. I think the Knicks are obviously in the list with their win over San Antonio. The Raptors, who are in the third spot, I'm not quite there yet. I think the Celtics are in that list. They're in the fourth spot at 15-11, and we're waiting on Tatum to come back, potentially.
I can see that.
And then I'm getting iffy with Orlando. I'm definitely iffy with the Sixers. And then we're in, Cleveland territory, Atlanta, Miami, Milwaukee, and then we're down in the basement of the East, which is Chicago, Charlotte, Brooklyn, Indiana, and Washington. Poor Indiana, who is just falling off hard times. But, if you put the Pistons in the East, how many teams do I go past before you say, all right, I think the Pistons can certainly be there in terms of the ranking? Like if I can't slot the Pistons above the Thunder. I don't think I can do it with the Nuggets or the 2 spot. I definitely don't think I
put the Pistons in the West.
Yeah, if I put the Pistons in the Western playoff picture right now, like how far down do I go before I put the Pistons ahead of somebody? Like the Thunder, I can't do it. The Nuggets, I don't think I can do it. The Lakers, I definitely can't do it. The Spurs, I don't think I can do it. The Rockets, I don't think I can do it. I think I'm starting to have a conversation in my head when the Timberwolves show up at number 6 spot. You know what I mean?
I would say you can start with the Rockets.
Like the Rockets and the Pistons are kind of in that same threshold.
Yeah,
I'd put the Rockets a little bit higher. I think they'd play the Thunder tight, and I think they've got some pieces certainly still for me that would work. But it's a fascinating kind of season to develop. My Golden State Warriors are horrible, all things considered. I'm not happy with them right now as we speak. And then if you look at some other odds out there in terms of player odds and props and futures, have you kind of looked at this, Jorge, in terms of the NBA MVP odds and all this stuff, the awards races? Have you even thought about like who could be the MVP this year in terms of it?
I have not so far, and I think it's just we're too early for that. I feel like we don't start thinking about that until February.
Really, that far away?
Yeah, once the All-Star game break is done, then you start seeing who really is.
So is this the time to start thinking about the All-Stars?
I think so. I think so. Especially after December.
Mm-hmm.
The whole month of January, that's when you start thinking, okay, who's been good so far? And after that, you'll see the ones that are good throughout the entire year start separating. and you'll have a better understanding of who's the candidate.
Shea is number 1 in terms of MVP. Jokic is number 2. Doncic, and I think this is the interesting question. Luka Doncic, MVP case in terms of it. I mean, his statistics are out there in terms of NBA statistics right now.
I think a lot of people still look at LeBron, at the Lakers, think LeBron, but honestly, it's Luka.
Yeah,
it's not. He's the one right now that him and what's the other guy's name?
Shea? You're talking about the Lakers?
Yeah.
Oh, Reeves. Yeah.
They're the ones that are literally, taking the team on their shoulders.
Trying to see where Luka is. Why can't I just click on a guy's stats and I don't? Okay, yeah. Luka's first in scoring. Luka's third in assists, by the way, in the NBA right now. 18th in rebounds. His field goal percentage is not good. 91st in the league in terms of field goal percentage, but I mean his usage is so high right now. It's he is right where his clip is usually. 46.7 is his career right now. He's at 46, just slightly below it. His 3-point mark is a little bit lower. He gets to the free throw line a whole lot more than he's been in the season this year. You got to imagine that's contributing to what his point per game is in terms of him getting to the free throw line. His turnover rate is kind of where it was when he started with Dallas. He was better before, but he's starting to turn it over a lot more than usual. It's interesting to kind of look at what Luka's case is in terms of it. And I think obviously you say there is a long ways to go, long line to go before we really determine who the MVP is. But I'd bookmark that. I'd bookmark Luka. If the Lakers get to like a 2 seed and the Thunder are kind of just ho-hum doing what they're doing, I would imagine positioning, if you finish above Denver, the Lakers do. I think that's all from the Luka side of it. So I would give the props to Luka as well. So I think we're just earmarking it for now, the Luka MVP case, as we get through a third of the season right now. I'd bookmark it.
Yeah. I mean, if he honestly brings the Lakers up to the top of the Western, I mean, he's got my vote.
Yeah, certainly. All right, Jorge, let's take a break. We're just starting this show, 3-hour show, going all the way to 6 o'clock. What I want to do next is we're going to work together on a list here of the quarterbacks in the NFL we're going to trust.
Work together.
We're working together, Jorge. We're not against each other. We're for each other here. We're going to come up with the de facto quarterback trust list with the remaining teams in the hunt for the playoffs. So stay with us. We'll be right back. Behind the Bench, just getting started here on 1430 ESPN.
The holidays are rolling in, and Valley Pure is here to make every celebration brighter. Whether you're picking up gifts, prepping for gatherings, or treating yourself to a little seasonal joy, Valley Pure has the quality and freshness you count on. And here's the standout holiday offer you can't miss. Tell your bud tender you heard this radio ad and grab a Valley Pure or Cowgirl 8th or a 1-gram vape cart for just a nickel with any purchase of $50 or more. Valley Pure has shelves full of premium flower, smooth vapes, and all your festive favorites, ready to help you elevate every moment. And remember that incredible nickel deal is waiting as long as you mention this ad at checkout. 1 redemption per customer. Make your season unforgettable at Valley Pure. Don't forget, mention this radio ad for your nickel deal. Valley Pure or Cowgirl 8th or 1-gram carts with a $50 purchase. And Valley Pure Tulare now has extended hours every day from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Visit valleypure.net to find a location near you.
I'm here at the Roger Dunn Open. Former Fresno State football coach Pat Hill is at the first tee.
Hey, it's a fairway hit.
Yeah, but that's the wrong fairway, Coach.
I need to buy a golf game.
Coach, I really think you need a Roger Dunn makeover.
When you buy a game at Roger Dunn, you can play anybody, anytime, anywhere. This is the old coach, Pat Hill. I bought this 7-iron at Roger Dunn Golf. Number 8 at Tehama, 162 yards out. Eagle, baby!
Back the birds, Fresno. Don't miss another week of Fresno Pacific University Sunbirds action at the Special Event Center.
Dribbling with the left hand. She's going to fire another 3. That one good as well. 3 straight threes on 3 straight possessions.
All games are just $10 for fans 18 and older. 17 and under get in free. Back the birds, Fresno. Catch both men's and women's basketball before the season wraps up. Don't miss the excitement. For schedule and ticket information, visit fpuathletics.com today. See you there.
Are you a business owner struggling to understand how cloud technology can help your business? Are you in need of computer and technology support for your employees? M-Cubed Technologies is your solution for fully managed IT services. 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. M-Cubed will be your partner in the digital world, allowing your business to carry on worry-free. We specialize in cloud hosting, Microsoft 365 management, general IT support, and VoIP phone services. Call M-Cubed Technologies today to discuss our partnerships.
Want to work somewhere fun, flexible, and rewarding? Me and Ed's is hiring. We're looking to expand our team with full and part-time positions at over 40 locations. Join our growing company as a delivery driver or valued team member today. For more information on job descriptions or to apply, go online at meandeds.com or visit your nearest location. Me and Ed's is hiring. Fill out an application.
If you came across someone struggling with hunger, how would you recognize them? Would you notice a 16-year-old boy who got his first job,
not for extra spending money, but to help feed his little sisters?
Or a mother who's in between jobs and
sometimes goes to bed hungry so her kids can have dinner?
I am the 1 in 8 Americans who struggle with hunger. I am hungered in America.
Hunger can be hard to recognize. Learn why at IamHungerInAmerica.org, brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
If you came across someone struggling with hunger, how would you recognize them? Would you notice a 16-year-old boy who got his first job,
not for extra spending money, but to help feed his little sisters?
Or a mother who's in between jobs
and sometimes goes to bed hungry so her kids can have dinner?
I am the 1 in 8 Americans who struggle with hunger. I am hungered in America.
Hunger can be hard to recognize. Learn why at IamHungerInAmerica.org, brought to you by
.1430 ESPN Fresno, the Valley's local sports leader. Yes, the sun's been here. It's probably going to go away, though, so Jorge. So is that what we literally had employees here today work outside for just a little bit to soak up the sun.
Cody's been saying she's missing the sun for days and almost weeks now.
She thinks it's like actually has healing properties. To me, I think it's placebo effect.
I mean, it's vitamin D. So.
I want to ask the question. Can we put a poll on Twitter, Jorge? Is the sun actually good for you?
But, I mean, it is. So
is it? I mean,
you get vitamin D from
until it's not.
Well, a longer exposure does.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no. I was already feeling the sunburn when I walked outside. I did I sent this to my friends, or like when I walked out for lunch, and I sent the guy who yells, "My eyes!" SpongeBob. Yeah. The My Eyes guy is what I do. All right, Jorge. We're gonna have a fun little segment here. I have 18 slots. Yeah, we're gonna do it here all in one segment. I have 18 slots. We're gonna rank the quarterbacks we trust the most from most to least. We're gonna go least to most to start. So we're gonna go 18 to 1. The qualifying teams are all of the teams that are left in the playoff hunt, except I'm eliminating Cowboys because the Cowboys are – so no Dak. We're not going to put Dak into this conversation here. So I wrote the teams that are available, which is New England, Buffalo, Pittsburgh, Baltimore, Jacksonville, Houston, Indy, Denver, LA Chargers, Philly, Chicago, Green Bay, Tampa, Carolina, Rams, Seattle, San Francisco, Detroit. We're going to ask what quarterbacks we rank the least in terms of trust versus most in the playoffs here in this run, which is fascinating because we're talking about playoffs that potentially don't have some superstar quarterbacks in it, like Mahomes and all those other guys, Burrow, to name a few, in this playoff hunt. I would say that's going to be interesting to watch. So, Jorge, you ready to go get after it here with this ranking? We're going to do this collaboratively.
Let's do it. Let's see what happens.
So, to me, if I'm going to go the 18 of 18 people, I hate to do it to my guy Phillip Rivers, but I think I would put him just ahead of. I think we start with Bryce Young. Is that fair to say? Is Bryce Young the least trustworthy quarterback of the crop that we have here? I would say
Bryce Young with the
Panthers. Right?
Yeah.
If you had Bryce Young in a playoff game.
Yes.
Out of all of the players here, right? Because I just, it's the least amount of experience. It's the lowest ceiling we've seen so far at any quarterback this year. He's had some good games, but, you know, we really don't know what to get out of this Panthers offense. I mean, they've lost 2 times to the Saints this year.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You feel that? So Bryce Young is our first quarterback off the board. Then do we go Phillip Rivers with Indy? Yeah.
Who else?
So we got C.J. Stroud, who I think is a name I would bring up next in this situation.
Or
Caleb Williams is a name I would start thinking about in this situation as well. Even Sam Darnold, I'd start considering in this situation.
I would put Rivers above Stroud and
Caleb.
Caleb.
Okay, so let's lock down. Because I slightly agree because he's been there for so many years in the playoffs.
Playoff experience is huge.
He's won playoff games.
Exactly what is going on.
But do I trust his physical ability to actually win a game?
Well, that's the point.
For the Indianapolis Colts. All right, so I like stopping down and looking at C.J. Stroud versus Caleb Williams. And I would venture to say I trust Stroud a little bit more than Caleb. Just in terms of Caleb being there, not being there, whatever it is.
Yes, I would put him above. Yeah.
So Caleb Williams, we would put at 17. And then we would put C.J. Stroud at 16?
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah?
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Okay. C.J. Stroud. It's fascinating because we got 2 guys who are firmly in the playoff run right now, potentially or at least trustworthy. So I'm knocking off Houston here. Okay, we're getting into a territory with guys like, so Phillip Rivers, do you feel like de facto Phillip Rivers next?
Yeah, and the main thing is that they lack playoff experience. I think that those last 2 really lack any playoff experience. I think CJ had one run a couple years ago, his rookie year, I believe. But other than that, that's it. And Phillip Rivers, I mean,
yeah,
he made his name making the playoffs.
So then I'm between Trevor Lawrence, Sam Bradford. I think that's like my next tier of 2 guys here. Or sorry, not Sam Bradford, Sam Darnold.
You're going way back,
Sam,
bro.
Sam Darnold. I'm between Lawrence and Darnold. Like, Trevor Lawrence has a playoff win, Sam Darnold doesn't. And yet Sam Darnold's guiding an offense that we think is a really good offense. However, I think the last couple of weeks have been shaky.
I think team-wise and everything.
We're not talking about the team, though. We're talking specifically the quarterback.
Yeah, but the quarterback's got to have receivers, right? He's got to have an O-line, which helps out his playability.
We can trust him to make the plays that he does.
I really believe that for that, Darnold's above just barely.
Darnold above Lawrence?
Yeah, just barely.
It's fascinating. It's exercise because we just saw Trevor Lawrence have the greatest game of his entire career.
Against who?
Against the New York Jets. Yeah. Trevor Lawrence has a playoff win.
He does. Again.
Okay. So we're going to put Trevor Lawrence here at 14. Okay. And then we're going to put Darnold. And then I'm kind of, this is a crazy take. I'm kind of like my next guy is Herbert. Because it's been 2 duds for Herbert the last 2 playoff runs he's had.
I would put Darnold above Herbert.
You would put Darnold above Herbert despite Darnold.
Despite the ghost and everything. Then the playoff ghosts come out.
Who else would we got left? Let me just name you the guys. Drake May, obviously Josh Allen, Aaron Rodgers, Lamar Jackson.
Again, we're talking about
playoffs, the playoffs, life on the line. These guys.
I think Drake May is a little bit. It's below Darnold.
You think Drake May is below Darnold in terms of trust factor?
Yeah.
I mean, it's fair. We haven't seen him yet.
We're talking about playoffs experience and being there.
Guys you would trust.
Against,
that's the crux of the argument here. Not guys that I think aren't like, this is not the tier list of who I think is good.
No, who I would trust,
I just don't know if I trust Sam Darnold that much, though. Because I've seen him, pee down his leg against the Rams last year.
Yeah, but, I mean, we're not talking about him being top 10 yet.
True. All right, so where do you think? Like,
we're at what, 13?
We're
12?
at 13 right now.
13?
So we're talking Drake May next?
I would say Drake May.
I would argue Herbert below May.
Okay, I see that.
So I put Herbert here at 13.
Herbert 13.
Which I know is disrespectful to Justin Herbert, but, I mean, we've had 2 opportunities to see him try to win a playoff game. He basically didn't throw picks last year.
Yeah.
And then Houston just showed up and said, I'm sorry, you are no longer a good quarterback. I'm tempted to put Lamar down here too.
Jackson?
Yeah.
I mean, the way
who would you trust more right now, Drake May or Lamar? In the playoffs,
right now,
like Lamar in the playoffs has been.
He's never been that good in the playoffs, and he seems to always just miss the right play or the right time, or just
because I think that's our next 3 here. We have to parse out May, Lamar.
I also never seen May in the playoffs either. So
it's fair.
I'll go with the one that I've seen, and I think just above him, I put Lamar there, but I would put Darnold below Lamar.
Oh man, I don't know if I want to go Lamar top 10 right now.
He'd be 10.
He would be 10 if he's in that spot.
I would leave him there, 10.
Okay, we're gonna put Drake May 12. That hurts
Darnold.
me. Darnold at 11. I think Darnold's climbed enough. Sam Darnold at 11. Now we're at 10, and we're at Lamar Jackson. All right, so now we're in our top 9. So here's what we have left. We have Josh Allen. We have Aaron Rodgers. We have Bo Nix. We have Jalen Hurts. We have Jordan Love. We have Baker Mayfield. We have Stafford. We have Purdy. And we have Goff. Now this gets interesting. Because I think there's a whole other... I think Rodgers is kind of where I sit next, along with, I right now, a hobbled Baker.
Yeah, I'll put Baker at 9.
Baker 9?
Yeah. I don't know if it's him or his team, but they are not on the same page.
Yeah.
Something is going on, and it feels like it's a classic Baker move that he plays really good in the beginning of the season, and then, is the time to make, get some good wins before the playoffs.
Yeah.
Or to make the playoffs, it crumbles.
Aaron Rodgers 8?
Yeah, after what I saw on Monday. I mean, they did play the Dolphins, but...
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give him 8.
Do we go Bo Nix next? He's had one good half against Buffalo, and then the wheels fell off. But he's been just so gutty this whole year in the way they've been winning.
Again...
Clutch. Bo Nix has been so clutch in limited experience, but he's been so clutch this season.
Yeah. I'll go, what is it, 7?
Yeah, I think that's a good spot for Bo Nix.
7.
Let's go 7. Wow, we're in the top 6 now. And still Jared Goff sits there. Jordan Love sits there. Purdy. Hurts.
I would probably go with Love 7. Or 6.
I'm kind of with Jared Goff right now.
Yeah.
Because he had alarming turnovers against Washington last year.
But Goff has these made up play a Super Bowl.
He has, but what has he done lately? I mean, he went up against the Niners 2 years ago in that NFC Championship, and then they faded down the stretch.
Yeah.
I feel like Jordan Love sits here.
Yeah.
I think Jordan Love sits
just
here.
Because of the lack of experience in big games like that.
Yeah.
I think he's good enough to make, some runs, but he hasn't really.
Because I was actually a little disappointed in how he played in Philly.
True.
Last year in that playoff game. I thought he had a little bit more to give. Now I really think Goff can't go any higher at 5.
Yeah, that's Goff, yeah.
Yeah? Jared Goff sits at 5. And now we're at our top 4. Allen, Hurts, Stafford, Purdy. And where I sit, it's a battle between Purdy and Hurts.
I would say I would put Hurts.
I'd put Purdy. Because Hurts won it. But then again, what has been shown is that Hurts has been down a little bit.
Hurts won it, and Hurts lost it too.
That wasn't his fault. Outside of one crazy fumble recovery that the Chiefs ran it back for a touchdown, I think Hurts at least, outside of one dud no-show 2 years ago when the Eagles were flailing, you got to believe that Hurts has the ability, at least in the playoffs, to turn it on. Purdy, though, has a real good track record of getting to where he needs to go. If you think about what his playoff runs have looked like, only one game you really feel like he totally lost, and that was the Super Bowl.
I would go with Purdy. I would go with Hurts on 4.
I think I would go Hurts as well. A Super Bowl winning quarterback.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts. Number 3. Purdy, right?
Purdy.
Brock Purdy. Okay. So now we're down to Stafford and Allen. I think there's a clear and obvious choice. I think Josh Allen at 2. I think Stafford at 1.
I think Stafford at 2.
You think Stafford at 2? Make your case.
He's being slower than what he used to be, and to be honest, he's only had one great run.
I thought last year was incredible.
Yeah, and they still didn't make it.
Because they ran into a buzzsaw with Philly, and that was not his fault. He couldn't tackle Saquon Barkley in the snow.
And it feels like some of his mistakes this season, at least, has been he's been getting bailed out by the rest of his team.
I don't know if bailed out is the right word to say it. I think he has the weapons that help him more than what Josh Allen can. I think Josh Allen has situations where he gets in trouble, especially in the red zone. And I think Josh Allen really, when you get to the height of Josh Allen's ability, it's when he's behind and chasing as opposed to being ahead.
What is this list about?
Who do you trust to win a playoff game more?
I would go with Allen.
And I would go with Stafford. So now we flip a coin.
Flip the coin.
You got a coin to flip?
No, it's on my desk.
Should I do a virtual coin flip on my phone?
Do a virtual coin flip. Because I would definitely go with Allen instead of... And I feel like the injury that Stafford had at the beginning of the season is still lingering.
Here, what do you want? Heads or tails?
I'll go heads.
You go heads? Hopefully this works. We got it on the camera? Did it
flip?
Yeah,
go for it.
Did it flip? I can't tell.
It's tails.
It went tails, so I won. So Josh Allen 2. And it's Matthew Stafford 1. Okay. This is an interesting list when you go through the exercise, right? So it's interesting because if you go to the teams that are actually in the playoff hunt, who's the highest rated quarterback right now that's not in the playoff picture outside of them needing some help? It's Jared Goff at number 5. But here's the complete list that Jorge and I went through. Stafford at 1, Allen at 2, Brock Purdy 3, Hurts 4, Goff 5, Love 6, Nix 7, Rodgers 8. I feel like Rodgers is a little high. Mayfield's 9.
Rodgers got the experience.
I know, but it's really? I mean, what can...
I mean, from experience above all the other ones.
Yeah. Mayfield 9, Lamar Jackson 10, Darnold 11, Drake May 12, Herbert 13, Trevor Lawrence 14, Phillip Rivers 15, C.J. Stroud 16, Caleb Williams 17, Bryce Young 18. I'd be convinced. I could convince myself that I could flip Trevor Lawrence and C.J. Stroud right now.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But then again, I would put Phillip Rivers a little bit higher if he would have played the whole season.
People are going to look at our list, and then they're going to look at how much we've disrespected Justin Herbert. But I think that might be the most glaring one in terms of it.
I see no disrespect.
Yeah, I don't know. We see results, and the results are he's 0-2 in the playoffs.
I don't disagree. The only thing I disagree with is the top two. But.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'm glad we came to a resolution, though. No Mahomes in that list. That's so weird. No Burrow in that list.
Making the playoffs.
And I didn't even put Dak Prescott in this exercise, just out of the sheer incapability the Cowboys have in making the playoffs. But we've seen crazy. All right. Jorge, let's take a break. When we come back, we wrap up this first hour next on 1430 ESPN.
ESPN Fresno is proud to bring back the Student Athlete of the Week. Each week, we'll honor a local high school standout for their performance on the field, in the gym, or on the court. It's our way of celebrating the hard work, dedication, and talent of Valley athletes who give it their all. And it all leads to Student Athlete of the Year. Do you have an athlete you believe is worthy of this award? Enter them in at 1430ESPNFresno.com today. The Student Athlete of the Week, shining a spotlight on the stars of tomorrow.
Football fans, it's Phil Benatti telling you to bring your tailgate and your holiday cooking to Championship Farm with a trip to your local grocery outlet in Kerman, Sanger, and Fresno Southeast, downtown, and Northwest stores. Hurry into these grocery outlets and stock up now on holiday hams and turkeys, fresh produce, baking essentials, party platters, snacks, and drinks. Everything you need for the big game or the big gathering. That's top quality products at deep discount, money-saving prices. Score big this season at Grocery Outlet, Kerman, Sanger, and Fresno Southeast, downtown, and Northwest stores.
Now that you've gathered all your landscaping ideas at the Fall Home Show, swing by Clovis Stone Masonry and Landscape Supply to bring them to life. Hey contractors and DIYers, Paul Metters here. Clovis Stone is the Valley's go-to playmaker with 6 acres of premium materials ready to roll. Whether you're building big or dialing in the details, Clovis Stone has what you need when you need it. With 24-hour delivery, fast, call-ahead pickup, you can stay on schedule and on budget. Step on the lot today off Sunnyside in Old Town Clovis or online at clovisstone.net.
At Helena Agri-Enterprises, we're committed to helping you make the best agronomic decisions for your farm. That's why we combine cutting-edge technology with superior product. Helena's agri-intelligence solutions use in-depth analysis to identify potential problems in the field before they take root. Combined with a complete line of high-quality crop production and crop protection inputs, Helena has the tools to help you increase productivity, enhance performance, and maximize your return on investment. Contact your local Helena representative or authorized dealer to create the right plan for your farm with Helena products and agri-intelligence solutions.
Get your business noticed and stand out from the crowd by visiting MegaPrints. Working with the Valley's most prestigious and high-profile businesses since 1998, we print and install custom-designed signs for businesses of all types and sizes. From yard signs to banners to wallpaper and fleet graphics, MegaPrints has the state-of-the-art capability to turn the signage you've dreamed of into a reality. Visit megaprints.com today to see our work and what we can do for your business.
Are you tired of waiting forever for your prescriptions? Grizzly Pharmacy is here to tame your healthcare needs. We fill most prescriptions in 15 minutes or less, always accepting new patients. And enjoy free delivery to your home or workplace in Fresno and Clovis. We accept all major insurance, including Medi-Cal, Blue Cross, and Optum Rx. For our Clovis location, please call 559-324-1808 or visit grizzlypharmacy.com for more information.
The biggest event of the year is now through New Year's Day. Save up to 40% during the end-of-year clearance at Fashion Furniture. Sofas, love seats, bedroom and dining room, beautiful leather furniture, and the largest selection of recliners in Central California. Thousands of pictures, lamps, area rugs, accent items. Save hundreds of dollars with 0% financing. Save 20, 30, even 40% now during the end-of-year clearance at Fashion Furniture across from River Park.
It's the holiday season, and your headquarters for gifts for every sports fan is the Sports Station. Visit their new location next to Women's Macy's inside Fashion Fair Mall. From official NFL jerseys, hats, and accessories for the 49ers, Cowboys, Raiders, and Rams to World Series champion merchandise, plus men's, women's, and kids' gear. Sports Station has something for every fan on your list. Whether you're cheering on the pros or repping the dogs, grab the licensed merch that makes the perfect holiday gift. Shop now at the Sports Station next to Women's Macy's inside Fashion Fair Mall.
Behind the bench here on 1430 ESPN Fresno, the Valley's local sports leader, here on this Wednesday. Final full 3 hours of our show this year. Crazy to say, Jorge. I didn't turn your mic on. That's on me. My bad. I'll put 25 cents to the fine jar.
for the year, the entire year.
The entire year, yeah. Our last full show for the entire year, yeah. We're getting into the bowl season. We're getting into all of the college football playoff stuff, all the high school stuff. Or at least tomorrow we'll have a high school game. Should be fun. But we're going to get into it all here. And your boy's got to take a little vacation. Got to be with the family. Everybody's got to be with the family. Jorge, you got to be with the family. So
yeah, I'll be back next year.
I just can't do the show alone, Jorge. So when you took the time off, I just looked at him like, I gotta go. I can't handle not having Jorge here.
Tanvir was here.
Yeah, he'll be here Monday. Tanvir and I will yuck it up next Monday for a little send-off, Santa Claus send-off, whatever it is, Christmas send-off to show.
That'll be the last show.
2 hours to break down Niners Colts. Gotta love it, right?
Right.
That's a jam-packed show. I got to do a Benati Blitz that day. I got to do all kinds of things that day to get the whole week set up tomorrow. I don't know when. We got to do a college football playoff predictions. I don't know. Have you done your playoff predictions yet in terms of that? The college football playoff? Have you already?
Not entirely. I only looked at a few games, but not all of them. Yeah.
Have you thought about who would you like to see win the college football playoff?
I mean, I don't know. It feels like Ohio State, but if Oregon wins it, I'm cool with it.
You're in on Oregon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not 100%, but yeah, I am.
The college football playoff tweeted out a picture that showed like all of the possible title game possibilities, and mathematically there's like 36 of them or something. But the one in the bottom right corner of their graphic screamed JMU and Tulane, and if I can live in a world like that, where with JMU and Tulane, yeah, I am.
Happen?
I'm all the way in, man. I am all the way in terms of that. Hey, just wanted to give a little news update to the high school level. Couple coaching changes I saw on the Twitter sphere and can verify from some sources. Damon Jenkins, Kerman's head coach, is going to be heading to San Joaquin Memorial.
Kerman put a post on social media.
They did. So that is official. Kerman will be looking for a new head coach in their program, but I think it's, great job from Kerman, from Damon Jenkins at Kerman to get that program in the playoffs.
He changed that program around from not a good program.
Yeah, I mean, where was the history of Kerman before he came in, right? Or you do?
I mean, it was there, but it wasn't anything to talk about, brag about. But after that, once he came in, he put things into shape and, got some talent from various places and, got to work and shows his how capable he is as a coach and the students and players that came out of it.
Yeah, and I think Kerman's there's some decent potential position out there, crop of talent. You could get a lot out of those kids out of Kerman there for sure.
Definitely he's leaving the school there, so like a history. So there's players that, are coming up that are good players, and whoever's taking over that team is gonna have a good stable of players.
I'll tell you what though, Memorial is I've heard, from the history, Memorial was up there for a while as a program in football. And you get Damon Jenkins into that program now, and we may be talking Memorial football for a little bit here if he gets what his resources are and see what he can turn that program into again, back to a winning team.
I mean, if he worked, if he works as hard as he worked in Kerman, I don't see why that wouldn't be possible.
No, certainly. It's all about opportunity and what you use with it. Also, coaching job opening up. Clovis West job opening up. Head coach Eric Brown stepping away. He's going to go coach college at the college level. This according to a post of his on social media. So Eric Brown, that opens up as far as a job is concerned. Didn't know if I can read where he specifically went to in terms of a college football route, but it looks like he will be, just announcing he's taking a job at the collegiate level. So Clovis West, a track job opens up as well. You want to get competitive? You want to have some fun? Now we see 2 track jobs open now with Clovis High and Clovis West. I think it's going to be fascinating to see who steps into those positions. I think there will be some interesting names in the ring for those. Those are attractive jobs, Jorge. Clovis.
Yeah, very historic programs that you know have a lot of talent in their schools.
Yeah. Lastly, Greg Papa going to be on the air for the last 2 Niner home games. You excited about that, Jorge?
Yeah, it's nice to hear him.
That was announced on KMBR today, and the 49ers sent out an email to us to let us know. You will get Greg Papa. Not this week, but next week and the following week as well. Final 2 home games for the Niners. That should be great with the Bears game and the Seahawks game. And, if he ends up home playoff games for the 49ers, it'll be interesting to see how that'll play out in terms of it. Guy Haberman will be on the call for the Colts game this week, though. So, all right. Let's take a break. Hour number 2 coming up next on 1430.
Get your day started with Rich Eisen.
Luka Doncic went through a bad breakup and decided, I'm going to get in shape because he's on the cover of Men's Health magazine. I must tell you this is beyond expectations. If you had to name a superstar in the NBA who would at least be the last person to show up on the cover of Men's Health magazine, it would be him and James Harden, right? It would be a coin toss.
Rich Eisen, brought to you by Citizens Business Bank.
Are you an athlete ready to level up your performance the raw way? Introducing the Raw Athlete Program from Raw Farm. High schoolers, college athletes, gym warriors, and pros, Raw Farm wants you to see why professional athletes and nutritionists are fueling up with Raw Farm raw whole milk to hit their team goals and personal gains. Raw Farm is the best 100% A2 cream top from seasonally grass-raised cows, non-GMO, certified humane, 100% made in America, and crafted for serious gains. Visit rawfarmsusa.com to learn more and find it at your local Sprouts location through the nation.
Hey Bulldog fans, Lynn's Restaurant Group, a proud partner of Fresno State Athletics, has launched a brand new app. With over 8 locations like J-Pot, Ramen Hayashi, and Hino Oishi, the app brings all your favorites together in one place. Order ahead, skip the wait, and earn rewards every time you dine. Whether it's game night or family night, the app has you covered. New members even score $5 in LRG credit just for signing up. Download the Lynn's Restaurant Group app today and start earning with every visit. Go Dogs!
Introducing The Sidebar, a brand new open-air beer garden at Me and Ed's Coney Island Grill in River Park. Experience a new way to catch a game, hang with friends, and enjoy new appetizers, char-grilled burgers, salads, wings with over 10 house-made sauces, and of course, world-famous Me and Ed's pizza. Thirsty? Try our self-poured taps with over a dozen craft beers, wines, ciders, and craft seltzers. Plus a full bar with an impressive selection of tequilas, whiskeys, and craft cocktails. The Sidebar at Me and Ed's Coney Island Grill, now open in River Park.
Citrus season is here, and once again, growers are choosing orange over blue because Kubota means less downtime, easier controls, and better value through the long harvest stretch. When you're racing weather, labor, and time, uptime matters, and Kubota delivers. So, turn to Pioneer Equipment, your authorized Kubota dealer, for the tractors and service they depend on. With Fresno and Wrigley locations, Pioneer Equipment, your authorized Kubota dealer, is ready for you this season. Visit Pioneer Equipment, your authorized Kubota dealer, today. Online at pioneerequipmentca.com.
Bulldog basketball is back and heating up the Save Mart Center. Don't miss any of the exciting action as both the men's and women's basketball teams take on the Mountain West this season. Make sure to bring the whole family to root for your hometown Bulldogs as they compete for that Mountain West championship Fresno would love to bring home. Tickets start as low as $5 for select games. Grab them at GoBulldogs.com today, and we'll see you at the biggest party in the Valley. Go Dogs!
We started like you, a small team with a big dream to serve the Valley. 20 years later, FFB Bank is still proudly backing businesses across California and beyond. We've learned a lot about what it takes to grow, and now we're using that experience to make things easier for you. With our Switch and Save offer, we'll cover up to 90 days of payment processing, provide no-cost equipment, and offer competitive rates so your business can keep more of what it earns. And behind it all is a local team that truly understands your goals and is ready to help you reach them. Make the switch, save with FFB. Visit ffb.bank to get started. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
At Lowe's, we believe fashion and function should live together, especially when it comes to flooring. That's why we put together a showroom with the top stylish brands like Bruce Hardwood, SmartCore Luxury Vinyl, and Satori Tile, all known for their reliable durability. See everything our showroom has in store for you. Order now and get it installed with help from Lowe's. Home to any budget, home to any possibility. Install available in-store only and through independent contractors. See Lowe's.com for details and licensing. U.S. only.
You're listening to the home of the San Francisco Giants, KFIG Fresno, 1430 ESPN.
Struggling veteran Tua Tagovailoa, rookie Quinn Ewers starts Sunday against Cincinnati. Despite the $56 million cap hit in 2026, the Dolphins need to cut Tua, advises Unsportsmanlike co-host Chris Canty.
He's not your future at the quarterback position, and quite frankly, you can't move your team forward with him being out there. You understand you're on the hook for his salary next year? Pay it. It's okay. The last thing you want to do is be tied to him beyond next year. Get rid of him. Go with a clean slate. I understand it puts you in a tough spot from a cap standpoint, but teams have found ways to be able to navigate around.
Zach Wilson will back up Ewers this week with Tua, the emergency quarterback. This season, Tagovailoa has an NFL worst 15 interceptions and under 7 yards per attempt. He is 12-13 since signing that 4-year, $212 million contract a year and a half ago. Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes has begun rehab after surgery on his left knee to repair 2 torn ligaments. The team is optimistic he could be back early next season, perhaps even by week 1. Titans quarterback Cam Ward says he wants to be part of the process in the team's search for its next head coach. NBA Atlanta point guard Trae Young nearing a return from a knee injury. He's been upgraded to questionable tomorrow night against the Hornets. He's been out since October 29th. Fenway Sports Group has agreed in principle to sell the Pittsburgh Penguins to the Chicago-based Hoffman family for a reported $1.7 billion. Ohio University fired football coach Brian Smith for cause for what it said is serious misconduct. He plans to fight the termination.
Hey, it's Michelle Smallman, and coming up Thursday, my Packers might be down Micah Parsons, but I'll tell you why I still believe that Jordan Love can lead this team to the Super Bowl. It's on Sportsmanlike, 6 a.m. Eastern, right here on ESPN Radio, ESPN2, and ESPNU.
He's got the knowledge.
Because once again, I have to come on there and talk about how right I am once again. In anything that it comes to sports.
He's got the questions.
I'm going to lose it. Are you kidding me? What are we doing here?
He's got the guests.
20th head coach in Fresno State history here, Matt. Is it hard to believe sometimes still the 20th head coach here in program history?
It's all moved really quickly here over the course of the last 5-6 weeks. But super excited to be here.
Phil Bonatti is the voice for the Central Valley sports leader. Behind the Bench starts now. Brought to you by Helena Agri.
That's right. Behind the Bench here on 1430 ESPN Fresno, the Valley's local sports leader, here on this Wednesday. It's hour 2. If you want to get in on the show, of course, contact the Lee's Air Hotline, sponsored by Lee's Air Plumbing, Heating, and Roofing. 559-320-1430, the way to get a hold of our show here on this Wednesday and beyond. We are here till 6 o'clock, so always good to be in on the conversation as always. And of course, we got another hour here coming up for you. Of course, little way back Wednesday, taking a look at an interview we had a couple weeks ago with Jake Heidbreder. It's a good opportunity to talk to the Bulldogs leading scorer, and I want to show that interview to you again as the Bulldogs will get set to start their Mountain West journey on Saturday in Vegas. You know, Jorge, they are going to start their Mountain West journey in Vegas. They're definitely going to end their Mountain West journey in Vegas. It's just a matter of if it ends in a title or not. I don't know if anybody has any hopes of that, but I would imagine it's going to be a interesting journey to say the least. I know Tony and his buddy
Jeff
Fertig really dove into the basketball aspect of things with the Bulldogs right now. But are we've been following this team for a little bit now. I know you have been hearing the chatter from Tony D's side, of course, and you've been probably consuming it in whatever way you did. Bulldogs 6-5 coming into this Mountain West schedule. Where's your confidence level in this team?
I think it's high. It's high. It's definitely higher than last year. I feel like last year we thought we were going to be way better than what we really were. I think this year we have lower expectations on the team, but they seem to be coming up with good games and playing well. They play well against tough opponents. I think the only game they really didn't have a chance in was Arkansas, but that was that's a little bit different. However, even the games that they lost, they've been in it. So it's been good so far preseason for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, when you look at where the Bulldogs are going to have to come in here and find ways to succeed, it's going to be with the 3-point shot. It's going to be with the total offense that they can put together in terms of it. It's going to be their ability to be athletic on either side of the court here, as I may have just broken my computer trying to open these tabs on everything, Jorge. We may be buffering here for a little bit. Oh, hold on. Let me just close some things. ESPN. I love the ESPN website until it fires back at you when you open too many tabs. All right. Back at it. Fresno State, a team that, statistically, it's hard to kind of gauge where it is as far as your overall standings in terms of it. But when you look at the schedule that it has moving forward and where it stands in terms of its capabilities, the Bulldogs certainly, I would say, are in a tier that is above the bottom for sure. But it's a question of how many games can you steal on this season for the Bulldogs here as well. They're going to play their second true away game this season at UNLV. UNLV 2-3 at home, and UNLV 4-6 overall as a team this year, as a team that scores about 80 points per game. Not the greatest rebounding team out there in terms of what UNLV provides. UNLV beating Stanford by 1, and we know Stanford's got a decent record, 7-1 on the year when they played them at Stanford. So it's not like that's a slouch team that UNLV has beaten. But outside of that, they haven't really had the success you would hope for in terms of playing as a basketball team out there. But this is an interesting first step. This is the most important first step for the Bulldogs here as they play UNLV to begin the Mountain West campaign. And the 1-0 start to this season, what I would say has to be as paramount as ever for this Bulldog team to maybe enter into a different conversation of where they sit in the Mountain West. Are you putting this much importance like I am in terms of winning this game against UNLV on Saturday? Like, my expectation is they could play close with this UNLV team and potentially steal it to the end. It's just a matter of what team we're going to get here. It's not the one that played the last 3 games of this non-conference schedule, I would hope.
I think that, if they don't necessarily have to win this game because we know that this team is not the most competitive team, right? And we know that because of the games that we played. However, they do have a great spirit and great competitiveness. I don't think that losing this first game would be a bad thing. It really depends how you lose it. If you get destroyed or get just straight out run over by a team like UNLV, then okay, we have to reassess some things. Some things you may have to change, but if you're competitive in it, you come in here and you play, even if you're down the whole time, but you're still within the striking distance. I think that's a good game that you're gonna have.
Yeah, it's hard to project, right? Because you want to believe that this team, I mean, it's been competitive in every single game it's played in. I would even include at least the first half of that Arkansas game. There was competitiveness.
Yeah, I think me saying them they're not competitive. That might not be the correct term, but they're definitely, they have like they're very well coached, that's for sure, and they're just limited. I think that's what it is.
They're limited in how tall they can be in terms of the lengthy athleticism they have.
Yeah.
Like, there's two different kinds of length you have, and there's the Wilson Jocks of the world inside, who I think is a good piece to have, but then there's also the lengthy athleticism, like kind of more of a limber 6'10", 6'7", or 6'11" kind of guy in terms of their ability to get inside and be a havoc maker at the rim in terms of that. But your hope is that this Bulldog team, which I'll be honest, goes in stretches where they don't shoot well from the three-point range again. It's not like it was as horrible as it was last year, but I would imagine Vance Wahlberg would hope that it's got to be a little bit better than what he's probably expected for this season. There are games that have been won and lost because the three-point ball did not go down. I think of the USC Upstate game. I think of the Bakersfield game for sure. I think the CSUN game certainly can be in that conversation as well. It makes all the difference in terms of that, and I would imagine the Bulldogs, if you feel like you shoot a clip like 5% points better, or at least 3 points per percentage better, that this team, like, I'm not kidding you, I think this team could certainly be in the middle of a Mountain West Conference that I would say right now, Jorge, looking at the conference record and what these teams have done so far, is I think a little bit of regression from the Mountain West this year, all things considered. Jorge, the Mountain West has played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games against the AP Top 25 this year. Do you want to know how many wins they got out of that? 6 games?
2?
None.
I wanted to give some credit.
No. So the Mountain West is having a tough time, I would say, competing in the national landscape of it. And how many bids are in this conference? I'm not asking that large bids for Fresno State, but I would say the ceiling of the Mountain West doesn't feel as inachievable as it was last year or the last couple years, when I know everyone is looking at Fresno State when it gets to the new Pac-12, and you're looking at the landscape of the new Pac-12, including a Gonzaga team next year, and you sit there and you kind of look at it and say, well, one team doesn't look like it fits among all the others, Fresno State generally, but I think there has been momentum from this group that can at least allow itself to have momentum going into the Pac-12. At least the conversation, the invitation of an idea of momentum going into it. But the results have to be there this season in the conference play, and it all starts with a game at UNLV. Or have you heard the first 5 games in the conference this year for Fresno State? Do you want to hear them real quick?
Yeah, let's go for it.
If my computer would love to load, I would love to load it for you. Fresno State currently has a schedule with UNLV on Saturday. Then they've got a game home, Utah State, which I think is a critical one. If you think about how good Utah State has been this year, 9-1 for Utah State this season. Then you've got a home game against Nevada, who's 8-3, decent start for them. They're on a 4-game win streak. That's in Save Mart Center. And then you've got at San Jose State, which is a team that's below you in the rankings. I watched them just barely lose to Stanford the other day. And then you are at San Diego State, who San Diego State right now isn't, I would say, up to the par of what San Diego State is as a team right now at 5-3 overall and losing to an AP Top 25 team. Fresno State has 4 of the next 7 at home in the Mountain West Conference as well. Colorado State, Wyoming, the next couple after that. So you don't get the nightmare game at the Pit like you used to on a weekend. It's nice that you have it on a Wednesday instead of it. I like how the Mountain West has put Air Force just a couple of weeks separated for the Bulldogs here? Because you got to believe the Air Force games are the ones that should be winnable for the Bulldogs. Barely winnable last year. When they only had 7 guys at the very tail end of the season.
Yeah, that was the where those guys got in trouble, huh?
Yep. That was the whole situation. So, I don't know. I go through this Mountain West, and it's so hard to judge, and I think all the coaches here probably are thinking the same thing. Like, I think it's a wait-and-see, certainly kind of situation for this group. And basketball being so volatile as a sport, including in the NIL and the transfer portal and all those different factors in terms of it. And we know what they have in the preseason, but even in the preseason, it's hard to judge apples to apples.
Yeah, then it became kind of like a super conference because you added Grand Canyon and you added the other teams.
Yeah, Grand Canyon's the strange add to it.
Yeah.
Fresno State gets to do a little home and home with Grand Canyon last minute here. In this Mountain West in terms of it. I'm asking for a 2-3 start. If I get 2-3 in this first 5, I think there's conversations to say that Fresno State can be a team that can be in the middle of the pack, 6 seed kind of deal. I love to win the conference. I'm not somebody who's sitting there staring at it and saying, I'm trying to keep the bar low here. Clearly, we want Fresno State basketball to be back in 100%, but you got to be honest with yourself when you look at the performances right now. It's a streaky team. 4 straight wins to 3 straight losses. It is what it is, the nature of the schedule. But I like the idea of streaky team because at least it gives you an opportunity to stay hot when you need to stay hot. And you could run into some wins here if you're very capable. I think UNLV is a capable game we could win here, and you could definitely see some tonal shifts moving into the tail end of this season. But, I mean, we are 2-3 months away from knowing the answer of what we're going to expect from this team. And, I wonder how much patience this fan base has, too, as well. Like, I asked this question at the beginning of the football season, Jorge. Like, what do you expect with the new coaching staff? This year we got a returning coaching staff with what we have, and it was 6 and whatever it was. Like, Jorge, you want 6 more wins after this? Or is that too little?
I think we could do 6. I think we could do a little bit more than 6. I think it's not going to be easy, but I think if we play good form and we play competitive, I think we should be able to get at least 6.
I'm just trying not to be reactionary to this team yet this year.
I think knowing what we have is the best way of going towards this team. No, it's not. This isn't a team that's probably going to make the playoffs or, go in a big run. But, what we want for this team is for them to showcase their talent and, at least compete. Mm-hmm. I know I keep mentioning competitiveness, but I think that's something that we all want to have, want them to have.
Well, and the goal is you have 2 really competitive freshmen in there in this lineup that have certainly showed that they can compete at this level. You're threading a needle with what college basketball is right now, which is I want you to stay, but I don't want you to get too expensive where I can't have you stay. You know what I'm saying? That's the needle thread.
And that's the case of the new NCAA basketball, where if you're good enough, you're gonna be tempted to leave because there's gonna be better opportunities somewhere else. So you can't have good talent for more than a year because they're gonna be gone.
Yeah,
can't really get a team going and think, oh, at least I have him for another year, or he's gonna be here, for as long as, his senior year or whatever. But now it's so competitive that if they see a little talent, they're gonna poach it away.
Bulldogs get their season started in the Mountain West. Mountain West season started. Conference schedule started on Saturday, and can't wait to dive into it. All the results when I get back, which I guess I'll only miss. I won't miss a whole lot when I'm gone. Looking at the conference schedule, just 2 games before we're back January 2nd on my
Yeah,
show.
they usually don't play a lot during this game.
No, they try to be good to the kids. I like it. Enjoy your holiday break. We like that. Good mental vibes to the team, at least with the schedule. All right, Jorge, let's take a break. We'll come back. More show next on 1430 ESPN Fresno, the Valley's local sports leader.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
ESPN Fresno absolutely has a case of the Mondays. Major Wager Monday Night Football returns to Me and Ed's Victory Grill with your host, Carter. Bet on the game with free ESPN money and win prizes like tickets from the Save Mart Center, football gear from Sports Station, and even a new Traeger from Fresno Ag. Got a case of the Mondays? Heck yeah, we do. It's Major Wager Monday Night Football, only at Me and Ed's Victory Grill. Come bet on the game and win with 1430 ESPN Fresno.
The sound of bees means lots of blooms, and lots of blooms means a profitable crop year. But those delicate blooms can easily be destroyed by adverse weather conditions, which in turn can be devastating to your crop investment. Now is the time to secure multi-peril crop insurance, which covers your almond crop during bloom. Bowman & Associates, your local crop insurance specialist, has been writing crop insurance for almost 40 years. Bowman & Associates is one of the largest crop insurance agencies in the state and nation. Call Roger Kent or Quinn Bowman today and ask about their multi-peril crop insurance for almonds. Bowman & Associates can design a policy with protection based on your own production experience. Ask about the new Price Option Plus, which increases the insurance price per pound to make it closer to the market price of almonds. Deadline for multi-peril coverage is December 31st. Call Bowman & Associates at 499-2020. That's 499-2020. California Department of Insurance license number 0F64178.
Bowman & Associates, the crop insurance specialists.
So winter's officially here, and the last thing you want is your house cold and your furnace sounding like it's auditioning for a beatboxing competition. That's why Lee's Air Plumbing and Heating is running their $99 furnace tune-up special. It's the perfect time, because nobody wants to see their breath inside the house. And let's be honest, layering 3 jackets indoors isn't festive, it's desperate. So get ahead of the cold. Schedule your $99 furnace tune-up today at leesair.com. That's leesair.com. Happy holidays from your locally owned and operated Lee's Air and Heating. CLN 635-355.
Banyan Tree is bringing the holiday cheer with festive deals and premium products that make every celebration brighter. This is your one-stop shop for lifted seasonal vibes. Stock up for parties, gift giving, or a little holiday unwind. Step inside and experience a warm, welcoming holiday atmosphere you won't find anywhere else. Great prices, quality brands, and freshness you can count on all season long. Make your holidays high-spirited with Banyan Tree. Visit BanyanTreeFresno.com for locations and holiday hours.
I'm here at the Roger Dunn Open. Former Fresno State football coach Pat Hill is at the first tee.
Hey, it's a fairway hit.
Yeah, but that's the wrong fairway, Coach.
I need to buy a golf game.
Coach, I really think you need a Roger Dunn makeover.
When you buy a game at Roger Dunn, you can play anybody, anytime, anywhere. This is the old coach, Pat Hill. I bought this 7-iron at Roger Dunn Golf. Number 8 at Tehama, 162 yards out. Eagle, baby!
I always wanted to learn Spanish, but I never thought I'd have the time. Then I discovered Babbel.
Babbel's lessons are fun. They only take like 10 or 15 minutes, and in 3 weeks, presto, you're speaking another language, like magic.
I love that Babbel's lessons aren't just robots talking. They're voiced by native speakers, so you get the pronunciation just right.
If you want to learn a language, there's no faster, easier, better way than
Babbel.
Babbel.
Babbel. Go to Babbel.com to try for free. That's BABBEL.com. Babbel.com.
The biggest event of the year is now through New Year's Day. Save up to 40% during the end-of-year clearance at Fashion Furniture. Sofas, love seats, bedroom and dining room, beautiful leather furniture, and the largest selection of recliners in Central California. Thousands of pictures, lamps, area rugs, accent items. Save hundreds of dollars with 0% financing. Save 20, 30, even 40% now during the end-of-year clearance at Fashion Furniture across from River Park.
Behind the Bench here on 1430 ESPN. All right, we're in that basketball conversation, kind of talking about this team, and I had a great conversation with the leading scorer of the Fresno State men's basketball team a couple weeks ago, find it a really relevant conversation still. If you haven't heard it, kind of we're in the best of situation here towards the tail end in the holidays. So here's a good interview with Jake Heidbreder of Fresno State basketball discussing the season so far. Good to bring him in on the Lee's Air hotline. Now joining us, Fresno State basketball player Jake Heidbreder with us now. Jake, good to have you on the show. Hope you're doing well. How are you doing on this Wednesday?
Doing good. Just got out of practice here, so yeah, excited and ready to talk.
Of course, excited to chop it up about what has been a really good start for you guys this season, all things considered. You know, with the 6-3 start, you know, you come into this program obviously wanting to make a mark, and I got to imagine this team has been very, very fun to be a part of so far through your first 9 games as a Bulldog. What stood out so far from the start of this season for you?
Yeah, I think obviously we've had an interesting start. I think you look at 6-3 and it's okay. Obviously as a player, and I think the coaches agree, those 3 games were very winnable, and we probably should have won all 3. But like you said, like it is what it is. It's basketball. Things happen. 6-3, obviously decent start, whatever. So yeah, we just gotta keep it rolling. We have a big one here this weekend. Hopefully, it should be a fun game. And yeah, I mean, it's been obviously a good start. Everyone's been working hard. We've been getting after it. So yeah, excited for what's to come.
Yeah, certainly. And of course, coming into a program like this with Fresno State, you've been everywhere around the country with where you've been. But you know, I always ask, you know, where the draw is for you with knowing Coach Vance Wahlberg, or getting to know Coach Wahlberg, and I know he's an interesting coach, to say the least, when it comes to his style. But tell me a little bit about how you knew Fresno State was going to be on the radar for you, and then what drew you to coming here this year.
Yeah, I think so. I spent my first few years at Air Force, had a pretty good start to my career there, and then went to Clemson, redshirted my junior year, played last year as a part of 2 really good teams there. High level, top 25 ranked teams, NCAA tournament twice. So I've been around a little bit, 2 different programs and stuff like that. So I graduated there, and just kind of for my last year of eligibility, you know, I wanted to go somewhere and have a bigger role than I kind of had at Clemson. So, you know, Coach Wahlberg and Welch and all the other coaches, they kind of told me what it was going to be and stuff like that. And I was already familiar with the Mountain West Conference, obviously, because Air Force is in the conference as well, so I knew the league. I've been to all the places, so that kind of drew me to here as well.
Yeah, not too dissimilar to the travel schedule you're used to with the Mountain West. Of course, the rigors of the Mountain West. You haven't hit that part of the schedule yet, and I'm sure there will be some interest there when it comes to that. But you know, the style, like you said, the ability for you to kind of be a more feature prominent part of a team, and you certainly are a guy that a lot of you know, you see a lot of the action through with your 3-point ability and all that fun stuff. You know, how dynamic is it for you to be in this offense right now with the Bulldogs, and what kind of challenges does it provide you as a player?
Yeah, I mean, it's super fun, you know, having freedom and the coaches believing in you and everything. And there's also that like inner competition with myself. You know, I had to perform and everything like that. So, you know, it's fun, and just being a bigger part of a team and everything like that, and trying to help other guys be successful. Just everything in general. I think, you know, it's a little bit of a challenge, but it's a fun challenge, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. Have you always kind of been this kind of player? You know, you have a real good ability to get to the basket as well. You see the 3-point statistics, but I like the way you attack it as well. Tell me a little bit about how you developed as a player. Were you always kind of this kind of guy going through each level?
I mean, I feel like a lot of people see me as just a shooter, but, you know, I think I'm a little bit more than that. But I kind of use that to my advantage, being as, he's just a straight shooter or whatever. I kind of use that to my advantage. Like I said, I get around people, you know, create for other guys, get in the paint, finish, do whatever, you know. But just using my shooting ability, which I haven't shot as well as I'd hoped so far this year, but just using that to my advantage, I think, is one thing that I've tried to always use, like growing up playing basketball.
What's the clip you hope to shoot at? Like, what is your usual goal of what you want to shoot at?
Well, just personal challenge. I like to stay as efficient, as possible. Like 50, 40, 90 is what obviously is a super efficient player. And I think I should be around that mark for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Speaking about just your ability to get to the basket in terms of that, do you feel like you catch guys a little bit quicker than usual? I know you got a little bit of a reach with you as well. Is it just you got a little bit of a longer ability to get to the basket? Like, what is it? Or is it you have a knack of using your body to kind of give you the space you need to?
Yeah, I think, obviously, like I said, deception is key. Like, I have a quicker first step than people, I think, they account me for, I guess. So I kind of use that to my advantage. And then I also like to cut a lot too. So at Air Force, it was a very high level cutting offense. So I learned a lot there with, the coaches there in offense we played there. So just using that now and like I did at Clemson, I think is crucial to getting like a lot of easy layups and stuff like that.
Tell me how it helps when you have guys like a Zayon Collins, where you run the offense through a lot. Deshaun's come along as an offensive threat as well, and his ability and his length. How does it help you as a player with those guys and what they do to complement you?
Yeah, it helps a lot. Zayon's obviously an extremely smart point guard, so having that by your side helps a lot. It's a really good passer, and he knows where you want the ball, what spots you want the ball. He's going to get the ball there for you and stuff like that. So, playing with a guy like him is obviously really fun as a player that is seen as, I guess, a shooter and a scorer. And yeah, like you said, having guys like Deshaun who are super athletic, know the game really well, and kind of doing all the little things, for the team, definitely it helps everybody overall, not just me, but everybody.
I think Deshaun's the guy we were like, oh, he's a little bit, it surprised a lot of people, I would say. But I'm sure you guys saw the work he was putting in through the offseason, and you kind of knew you had a special player with him, especially with what he does on both sides. Are you excited to see like the people reacting the way they do to what he is like as a basketball player for Fresno State?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think he's probably our hardest worker on the team. Like him and maybe Mateo, they were in the gym 5:30 in the morning every day over the summer doing stuff. So it's really good to see him have like a pretty good start to the season and everything, because he's put in that work to have that type of season.
And I could go down the roster, give compliments to the other guy. Another guy that sticks out to me, especially with his defensive presence. Man, I wish he just didn't get that stinger in the game on Sunday. But DJ Stickman is becoming a guy that you guys are really excited to play with, I'd imagine. Just a freshman, you were a guy that had some accolades as a freshman, so you know what it's like with the pressure playing as a freshman. Does it amaze you what DJ's been doing as a true freshman coming into this program?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome to see, him being like a hometown type kid, so playing for his hometown and everything. And he's obviously an extreme high level athlete, so uses that to advantage. And, he knows like his role on the team as well. He's not trying to force too much, but he's getting out, pressuring people, getting steals, rebounds. Just like I said, doing everything, all the little things that you kind of need those type of people on the team to be good.
How have you used your experience? Because I see your accolades. You played at Air Force as a freshman and at a high, usage rate in terms of being a freshman and what DJ's doing. Have you talked to them a little bit about just the freshman experience, how physical it can be, how different that transition is from high school to the next level?
Well, luckily for him, we're a little different builds. So I was a skinny freshman. He's more of an athletic freak freshman. So he's had probably an easier transition than maybe I did. But yeah, I'm not sure how much I can really tell him on the physicality, because he embraces that type of stuff. So, that's kind of his staple, I guess, has been so far is, pressure and defense, getting in people, rebounding. That's kind of been what he's really good at.
That's good. That's good. As you said before, these games have been tight for you guys, and you could point to every one of them, and if you easily could see yourself, as a team with a lot more wins, potentially, as you say. But these tight game situations you find yourselves in, you beat the Utah Valley team then. You beat Stephen F. Austin in that way. There's numerous ways to look at it, but do you embrace the crunch time Fresno State has seen so far this year and hope that it can translate to the conference schedule in that sense? Like, how much do you lean on those experiences for future experiences?
Yeah, it's definitely good to have a couple wins so far. We have a couple losses, a couple wins that have came down to, crunch time and kind of runs at the end of the game. So, it's good to kind of have a couple that we've learned from in losses, but also a couple that we've won, so we know how it should be handled. And just everything, is a learning experience. So if we win or lose, it's a learning experience.
Can I ask you about the Pepperdine game real quick? Because I got to know was there a mid-game snack that happened that made you guys go on the run you needed to? Like, how the hell did you outscore them the way that you did on that second half? I mean, that was as remarkable of any performance I've seen. Was it fun? Tell me about what that's like on the court when you guys come out and do that.
Yeah, we came into halftime. We're definitely upset with kind of how we were playing. We were getting beat on the boards pretty bad. We weren't shooting well at all. We just went in and regrouped. I think that was the main thing. We had to bring energy. Couldn't let them punk us at all, which we thought happened in the first half. And, yeah, I'm not sure I've seen a run like that before playing or just watching basketball. So it's pretty exciting to be a part of that.
Is it looks on the court? You're like, I can't believe we're is it continue? Looks on the bench. You guys are like, wow. All I can do is shrug at what we're doing. We're just in the second half.
I mean, to be honest, whenever you're playing like that, obviously we went on a run, but I didn't realize we were on like a 40-6 run or whatever it was. Like, you don't really, I guess, notice that.
Yeah.
Like that big of a change in the game because it happened pretty fast. So, we were just, I guess, super locked in at that point, if that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure, especially in a game like that where you get it and move on. I do want to ask about the Selland experience, and I want to know from your perspective as a player, you guys, you're obviously – you haven't grown up around what Selland was, but I want to know what that experience was like for a player at Selland Arena, knowing the history that the fan base respects with what that arena stands for. You see all the alumni come through. How much did Vance talk about that experience for you guys? Obviously, you wanted to win the game, but what was that like to embrace the history of that building and at least give something that the fans were excited for?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty awesome. I think the arena is a really cool arena, kind of that old-timey feel. I think the athletic department put on a really good show for the fans with the old-time logos and stuff like that, bringing back all that type of stuff. But yeah, we had a couple of the alumni that came and talked to us, the day before and just kind of told us, like, their stories about the arena and what they played through and kind of their deal of how it used to be back in the day. So it was good to hear about all that. I wish we could have came out with the win.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, it still was a super cool experience. And, it was awesome to hear from the alumni and kind of what the Fresno State basketball, like the tradition of it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, you see the clips, right? You see, like, Michael Jordan clips and all that, and I'm sure you've seen it everywhere. Right. That stuff get to you, you're like, oh, wow, we're sharing the court with what MJ was playing back in the day.
Exactly. Yeah, super cool.
That's cool. Well, you guys, obviously, you got a nice little break here, but, all the days to prep for your first-ranked opponent this season, and I know Coach got a tie with Calipari. He knows Calipari well, and what are you hoping this team gets out of this game in Arkansas? I know you want to shock the world on Saturday, but what are the things being talked about ahead of this game for you guys in a more national stage right now?
Yeah, I think just the main thing, go out and compete. We got to play our game, do what we do. I think nowadays in college basketball, anybody can beat anybody. So, it doesn't matter who you're facing, whether it's number one ranked opponent or the 300 and some ranked opponent. At the end of the day, anybody can beat anybody. So if you go out and do your job, you should have a chance to win. And then, like I said before, we've had a couple games not go our way, but we've had a couple games actually go our way. So, anything can happen if it comes down to the end of the game.
Does it fire you up personally as a player when you're like, all right, we're going to see what this, like how much does it fire you up? I know you're not to the game yet. It's a few more days away, but I'm sure when you fly out there, you start feeling a little bit more. You start getting really antsy and excited just to go after it. You played at Clemson, so you know what that kind of atmosphere is like at Arkansas. So what does that experience help you with in terms of getting ready for it?
Yeah, I mean, at Clemson, obviously, ACC is a pretty well-known conference, has some good teams in there, so we get to play at some cool arenas and see all that. But, yeah, I think that definitely will help me, and I'm sure a couple of the other guys who played in big arenas and around big fans and stuff like that definitely should calm our nerves a little bit. But, it's exciting. Like you said, you're excited for the game. It's a big-time game, big-time program, obviously big-time head coach that you're going against. So, I mean, you got to be excited for that game if you're a player. So, yeah, just super excited. I think our whole team is. And, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I got to ask real quick because we know he's been on the staff here this year, but Tyler Johnson is a player, and people know him from the NBA side and what he did. And he was a player when I was going to Fresno State, so I watched him fondly as a student back in the day. But, what has his impact been on the roster for you guys? What has he been like as an assistant coach, knowing what his pedigree was as an NBA player for a little bit of time there?
Yeah, I mean, it's huge. I think for everybody, having a guy who went to Fresno and knows the whole deal, has a lot of connections with Fresno, also someone who's played obviously really high-level basketball and been around a lot of really good coaches and players, who has a very high level of knowledge of basketball, I think. Just gives everybody on the team a little bit of more information that can make everything easier for us. It's another good basketball mind to have around the team, and somebody who wants you to get better and has these little pointers and tips that can make anybody better. So just having him there, and obviously him playing against us in practice too helps, going against the NBA guy. But, just having his mind there and always wanting to help us, I think, is crucial for our team.
Do you remember rooting against him when you were watching Pacer games back in the day? Or like, oh, gosh, don't do it to my team, right?
Yeah, I remember the main thing I've told him. The main thing I remember about him is, like, not having any teeth in his interviews for some reason. I was like, I don't know why that's the only thing I remember, but that's, like, the main thing.
He's glowed up a little bit, right? That nice contract surely helped from that. Anyways, Jake, what's exciting about this season, right? You guys come back at the Save Mart Center. Feels like a long ways away, but it'll come soon enough to get back in front of this home crowd on December 30th when you play in conference play. But what are you excited about with the challenges this season has left, and what is what's the ceiling for this team in your mind?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the ceiling is really high, but we have to stay together and play the way that we're supposed to play to hit that type of ceiling. So, I mean, I think the Mountain West Conference, there's been a whole bunch of weird random losses and stuff like that all throughout the conference. Like I said, anybody's beatable on any given night. So as long as we stay locked in, keep getting better, keep playing as a team, I think you never know what can happen. The ceiling could be super high. So I think it's exciting getting close to conference play, having these last couple of non-conference games, and then obviously starting the conference schedule. It's just really exciting for our team, and yeah, I think we're ready for that.
Well, we can't wait. Next time you can see the Bulldogs at home is December 30th against Utah State at the Save Mart Center. You can watch Jake and his teammates battle it out with the Aggies. Jake, good luck in Arkansas. Safe travels, and we hope for a victory, and stay healthy, and I appreciate you taking the time today.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Jake Heibretter on with us at the Lee's Air Hotline on 1430 ESPN. Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back with more ESPN Fresno on 1430 ESPN.
Craving big flavor? Head to Me and Ed's Victory Grill in Fresno. Bite into the legendary Victory Burger, dig into the fall-off-the-bone ribs, or share the ultimate Victory Platter with friends. From those legendary Me and Ed's pizzas to fresh salads, cold drinks, and a warm hometown vibe, every bite and sip is a win. Watch the game, catch up with friends, or bring the family. Me and Ed's Victory Grill in Granite Park, Fresno. Don't miss ESPN's Major Wager Monday Night Football every week. Come hungry, leave a champion. Victory tastes better here.
At Citizens Business Bank, we've been taking a personal approach to banking for over 40 years and are consistently recognized as one of the top performing banks in the nation. Hi, I'm Susan Woosner, Senior Vice President and Manager of Citizens Business Bank in Fresno. We believe in the importance of building long-lasting and genuine relationships with our customers. We want to provide you with the solutions you need to grow your business because your success is our success. Citizens Business Bank, member FDIC.
One of the most important keys to success is teamwork. Just like the Bulldogs football team, Fresno Rack has assembled a great team of their own. An industry leader in warehouse pallet racking and industrial warehouse shelving, Fresno Rack is truly your full-service one-stop shop. In-house CAD permit department, in-house installation crews, and of course Fresno Rack's sales team is second to none. Whether you're looking to just fine-tune your warehouse and make it more efficient, or you're building a new warehouse and need a turnkey from start to finish, Fresno Rack is here to help. Call, click, or visit Fresno Rack today.
When you think of California business machines, it wouldn't surprise me if you automatically thought 3-cent color copies. It's something CBM has become locally famous for. But now there's something else business owners are calling about: business phone systems. It's a beautiful thing. Copiers, printers, office phone systems, all with one simple call to California Business Machines. 559-225-5570 or online at cbmsolution.com.
There's only one. West Coast? West Coast Exhaust and Off-Road is getting you ready for the season with a $100 alignment special. And every alignment includes a free suspension inspection to keep your vehicle rolling straight and riding smooth. For 20 years, truck and car owners have trusted a crew that truly loves what they do. From tune-ups and oil changes to exhaust work and full custom builds, West Coast Exhaust and Off-Road has you covered. In Fresno, just west of Shaw and Brawley. Or online at westcoastexhaustoffroad.com. Don't forget to check out the 5-star Google reviews.
It's Happy Honda Days at Clausen Honda. This season, unwrap incredible offers on our full lineup of new Honda vehicles. Whether you're looking for style, performance, or reliability, there's a perfect Honda waiting for you. Come visit our dealership where you'll find the best holiday offers and a team ready to help you drive home the perfect gift. Celebrate the season with a new Honda from Clausen Honda of Fresno. From fuel-efficient Civics to family-ready CRVs and Pilots, we've got something for every holiday journey. Shop in-store or start your deal online anytime at ClausenHonda.com.
The holidays are rolling in, and Valley Pure is here to make every celebration brighter. Whether you're picking up gifts, prepping for gatherings, or treating yourself to a little seasonal joy, Valley Pure has the quality and freshness you count on. And here's the standout holiday offer you can't miss. Tell your bud tender you heard this radio ad and grab a Valley Pure or Cowgirl 8th or a 1-gram vape cart for just a nickel with any purchase of $50 or more. Valley Pure has shelves full of premium flower, smooth vapes, and all your festive favorites, ready to help you elevate every moment. And remember, that incredible nickel deal is waiting as long as you mention this ad at checkout. 1 redemption per customer. Make your season unforgettable at Valley Pure. Don't forget, mention this radio ad for your nickel deal. Valley Pure or Cowgirl 8th or 1-gram carts with a $50 purchase. And Valley Pure Tulare now has extended hours every day from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Visit valleypure.net to find a location near you.
The Valley's local sports leader. Hey, Rams wide receiver Puka Nacua is in the news a little bit here. Jorge, have you seen some of the things that popping up from a live stream? I guess he did yesterday.
He's gonna get fined.
You think fined?
Or yeah.
For those who've not seen the news a little bit here, Puka was, I guess any other way to phrase it is highly critical of the refs in the National Football League on a live stream with, I don't know, one of those Gen Z or live streamer kids that, I have no time for. I only saw the clip of it. But
Gen Z, is that what it's called?
I don't know. Gen Z live streamers, those people, you can tell like they're really fake when they have the really straight teeth. The really straight white teeth. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, they got money.
And they make a face every time they try to smile. Like, it's like I don't even know. They look like a horse.
Like a horse. Okay.
You know what I mean?
I know what you're talking about. But yeah.
Anyways, I'm not trying to be shallow like that, but
I mean, if he does get suspended for a game because of what his comments were, which were comments against the refs,
yeah,
then he's not going to play against on Thursday.
What do you mean he's not going? He's going to play. What do you mean?
We're saying if the NFL comes down with and
he's not getting suspended over what he said. You don't. That's egregious enough. Like, you can get fined. You're not going to get suspended by being critical of the refs in a situation, which is funny because he talks about it in a context like he's Okay, let me find the Puka quotes exactly. In terms of what's going on.
What I heard was that he called the worst referees, and then
he claimed something as far as in terms of the referees are the worst, and that the referees go in a group chat with their lawyer friends and talk about how did you see me on Sunday Night Football?
That they like to call the plays because they like to be on TV.
Here's the exact quote taken from the live stream with whoever they were. The refs are the worst. Some of the rules aren't. These guys want to be. These guys are lawyers. They want to be on TV too. You don't think he's texting his friends in the group chat like, yo, you guys saw me on Sunday Night Football? That wasn't PI, but I called it. Now, I think Puka certainly would like to benefit from the PI situations or PI being called against him. You'd like that as far as defenders hanging all over what Puka Nacua is doing in terms of his ability to catch footballs. But I wonder where it comes from in that situation. I think, his grievance is PIs that are called that shouldn't be PIs. So is he trying to stand up for his teammate or teammates in the defense side saying, hey, refs, you're the worst because you call PIs on my guys that aren't supposed to be pass interferences? It's not like he says the refs don't like calling PIs or something like that. It's not like that. It's a very strange position to be when he's asking for more, or he's asking for less pass interferences called when he's the wide receiver getting interfered with, right? Like, I find it strange, the gripe coming from him. If he was a corner in the National Football League, I'd understand this position. But I don't get it because he's a wide receiver and he shouldn't be wondering why more PIs are being called.
Maybe he was thinking of offensive pass interference. I don't know.
I rarely ever see him, Puka.
He did call them bad refs.
Yeah.
I don't know how. Because I've seen some coaches call the refs out and then they get in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I don't know what they. I don't know if. I'm pretty sure a player has done it before, but I don't know what if he got fined or what the most egregious one was.
Let's just say what it was, though. Puka, it was kind of boneheaded for Puka to say what he said anyway. Like, regardless of
when you're on a live stream.
Yeah, I heard something about the live stream. He was like, he thought he had permission from the Rams that the live stream could happen at the Rams facility, and I guess McVay and them were like, no, it's a short week. We're not getting that kind of distraction going in our short week here ahead of this Seahawks game.
So they did it at the Rams facility?
They thought they were going to try to do it at the Rams facility, but apparently it was nixed by the Rams in that situation, and it was done somewhere else or whatever, the live streamers was. But outside of it, it's just not a good look for a wide receiver I genuinely like and respect as a player, and the way, at least from my perception and my interactions with him, I really enjoy Puka Nacua as a person. Think it was, not a good choice, not a good idea from him in a short week to fuel the fire ahead of Jorge, we conceivably believe is the entire season is sitting on this game on Thursday, tomorrow, in Seattle.
Yeah.
Determining a lot. And the Rams will already be down to Devontae Adams, who is doubtful for this game.
They're already in the playoffs, but if you win it, then you get home.
You feel really good about your home field chances.
You lose it, then you all of a sudden...
You need help. You need help. You would need, like, the Niners to lose to the Bears and then the Niners to beat the Seahawks, and you would be in the NFC West title. So that would be where that situation would play out in terms of that if you're the Rams. So a lot. And by the way, I'm seeing reports already that the Rams are dealing with travel issues with their plane to get up to Seattle tonight. And they're exploring options how they can get up there in terms of a team flight right now. So as of now, they're behind schedule in getting to Seattle. Luckily, it's not an East Coast trip. What, a trip to Seattle, like 2.5 hours from LA, right?
From about, 2.5.
Yeah, it's not that bad of a flight. People are acting like it's crazy.
Take a bus.
Take a bus. It's insane. That's like 16 hours, right?
Yeah, it's like almost going across to the east.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Plus, I hear it's raining, storming in Seattle, is it not? Is that what the weather is tomorrow?
It always is, so.
Well, now this time of year, right? What is the weather tomorrow in Seattle? Just taking a look real quick. Thursday, 100% chance of rain, Jorge. And the kickoff is right at around 5:15, so 52 degrees, potential rain, potential wind. Not going to be fun. Remember the last late season Thursday night game the Rams played in the rain against the 49ers, and that turned out to be a field goal fest. You remember that last year, Jorge? You try to forget, I would bet.
Was it last year or 2 years ago?
Last year, Santa Clara, when it was a little rainy. And
it was just a mess, yeah.
Yeah, and the Rams kind of just found a way. Found a way to win. Hey, Puka, lay off the live streams. The Rams have been a very, they've had the ability to avoid the distraction as much as possible, but this is a little blip in that radar right now. And
unnecessary.
You don't need to do it. People love you already. I already said Puka should be the Madden cover guy next year.
Ooh, you crushing them like that?
I'm doing it.
Okay.
I mean, who's more marketable than him? Kids love him.
Who was it this year?
It was
McCaffrey?
Saquon.
Saquon?
Definitely not Saquon next year. Well, he's playing. All right, Jorge. Let's take a break. And when we come back, buckle up. It's a third hour, and we get our man who comes in for the third hour. Ace is joining us. We're going to talk some fun stuff. We're going to talk some nonsense. I can't wait to talk to him about all the things in sports here. It's the last time we're going to have him before the New Year. So Asa Hour coming up next year on 1430 ESPN.
When Jeff Thiessen and Lance Duker started Thiessen Duker Modern Wealth Management in 2003, they had a simple mission: to make every life they touch better. They established Thiessen Duker as an independent firm, not tied to the restrictions of one Wall Street company, so their clients could have access to any investment products that were right for them, and Thiessen Duker could serve their clients the way they wanted to be served. They've done other things differently too, from investing in advanced financial planning technology to implementing a team approach with advisors working together to develop client strategies. And from day one, Thiessen Duker has shared its success with local organizations, making a difference in people's lives right here at home. If you need a financial advisor, or if you are a financial advisor and would like to know more about how Thiessen Duker could make your life better, please visit ThiessenDuker.com. The advisors of Thiessen Duker Modern Wealth Management are registered representatives with and securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
Are you tired of waiting forever for your prescriptions? Grizzly Pharmacy is here to tame your healthcare needs. We fill most prescriptions in 15 minutes or less, always accepting new patients, and enjoy free delivery to your home or workplace in Fresno and Clovis. We accept all major insurance, including Medi-Cal, Blue Cross, and Optum Rx. For our Fresno location, please call 559-424-0423 or visit grizzlypharmacy.com for more information.
From the roar of Valley Children's Stadium to the heart of the Red Wave, Fresno State football ignites the Valley, and Precision Civil Engineering is proud to help power that momentum. Named 2024's best engineering firm by the Business Journal, Precision Civil Engineering delivers top-tier planning, surveying, and design building, the backbone of the Central Valley. Proud partners of Fresno State Athletics, because when the dogs rise, the Valley rises. Go Dogs! Visit precisioneng.net today.
Reindeer on the roof? Jack Frost out front? Fresno Ag has everything to get you holiday ready. Wrangler and Carhartt clothes, gift-worthy grills, even frozen Country Fair cinnamon rolls. Visit Fresno Ag Hardware in Fresno and Clovis, your one-stop holiday shop. Love a good tailgate? Well, Fresno Ag is giving one away. Enter our Major Wager Tailgate giveaway for your shot at the ultimate game day setup. Visit Fresno Ag Hardware in Fresno and Clovis. Terms and conditions apply. See store for details.
Hey, it's Phil Bonatti from Behind the Bench for my friends at Valley Athletics, the new go-to sports facility in the Central Valley. Founded by Valley legend Vance Wahlberg and former Bulldog volleyball coach Jonathan Winder. Valley Athletics allows athletes to really shine at volleyball, basketball, and pickleball. Visit valleyathletics.co right now to learn more about enrolling in our current volleyball and basketball offerings that include league play. That's valleyathletics.co. Proud sponsors of high school athletics.
Welcome to A+ Signs.
Thanks. Yeah, I need some custom exterior signs for my business.
Great. What's the name of your business?
C+ Signs.
Wait, you own a sign company?
Yep, C+ Signs.
And you want us, A+ Signs, to make your signs?
Yeah, I need them really fast, and we can't touch our turnaround times.
We are kind of known for that.
For signs that stop traffic, drive traffic, and even direct traffic, call A+ Signs.
Remember, A+ has great technicians to service and repair signs, too.
Yeah, we got a guy, but he's afraid of ladders.
It's cold outside. And a good thing, Donald P. Dick has 5-year free financing on a new Lennox system. That's 0% financing and up to 30% energy savings. This isn't a system that costs. It pays. Get 54 years of experience, 12 People's Choice Awards, and Lennox, the best-selling system in the Valley. Affordable, high-quality Lennox. And 5 years of free financing from Donald P. Dick. Call 255-1644.
Your home for high school sports. 1430 ESPN, the Valley's local sports leader. KFIG Fresno.
I'm Christine Lisi. The Rams will likely be without a key player on offense in tomorrow's big NFC West matchup against the Seahawks. Receiver Devontae Adams doubtful with knee and hamstring injuries. Seattle will be without injured left tackle Charles Cross, its best offensive lineman. The game's winner will take over the lead in the division and is in the driver's seat for the conference's 1 seed. Dolphins bench quarterback Tua Tagovailoa and will start rookie Quinn Ewers Sunday against the Bengals. 2025 has been a nightmare for Miami and Tua, and looking around the AFC, Dolphins have no choice but to move on from him, believes Freddie and Harry co-host Harry Douglas.
He hasn't lived up to the way that he's supposed to play within the confines of this offense. When I look at a Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, I look at Justin Herbert, C.J. Stroud, those guys, if the play in structure breaks down, I have faith that those guys can make an offensive coordinator right. Or they can make great defensive play call wrong. I don't feel that way about Tua.
Tua's cap hit for 2026, $56 million. Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes has begun rehab following surgery to repair 2 torn ligaments in his left knee. The team's optimistic he could be back early next season, perhaps even by week 1. NHL, Joel Armia has given the Kings a 1-0 lead on the Panthers after 1. Mammoth and Red Wings scoreless in the first in Detroit. Fenway Sports Group agreed in principle to sell the Pittsburgh Penguins to the Chicago-based Hoffman family for a reported $1.7 billion. That deal pens approval by the NHL's Board of Governors.
Hey, this is Rich Eisen. Coming up on Thursday's show, Hall of Famer Champ Bailey. The actor Matthew Lillard joins me in studio and a Rams Seahawks preview and more. That's the Rich Eisen Show on Disney+, the ESPN app, and ESPN Radio.
He's got the knowledge.
Because once again, I have to come on there and talk about how right I am once again. In anything that it comes to sports.
He's got the questions.
I'm going to lose it. Are you kidding me? What are we doing here?
He's got the guests.
20th head coach in Fresno State history here, Matt. Is it hard to believe sometimes still the 20th head coach here in program history?
It's all moved really quickly here over the course of the last 5-6 weeks. But super excited to be here.
Phil Bonatti is the voice for the Central Valley sports leader. Behind the Bench starts now. Brought to you by Helena Agri.
That's right. Behind the Bench here on 1430 ESPN Fresno, the Valley's local sports leader here on this Wednesday. My last 5 o'clock hour of 2025. Go figure. Wild to say here. And that means our final 5 o'clock ASA hour with ASA here in 2025. How you doing, bud? Good to have you in.
Is it really my last show of the year?
I would say so, unless you want to come cover for me while I'm on vacation. It's totally up to you. No, I'm kidding.
I don't think I'm qualified.
Jorge would not be here to help you. He's also
on
vacation,
I'm screwed. No, thank you.
Yeah, you're done.
I'll listen to the best of show.
I'm gonna I feel bad because I'm gonna kind of like expose you for a hot second here,
okay,
right at the beginning of this show.
All right,
because I had a very funny experience on Sunday from the Rams game, and it was funny because I picked up Steph and I went to the Rams game on Sunday because she had her birthday weekend. She needed something to do, and this was the way to have some sort of fun in a game, and she had a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to go to the game and experience it. We had to leave at around 6:30 in the morning, so I pick her up from your house.
Yep.
You're dressed in a Jags sweatshirt, and I don't know what bottoms you had. I can't remember.
Oh, just black Puma sweats.
And it was pretty dark outside.
Yep.
We got home at around 10:45 that same day, and lo and behold, Asa, would you like to describe for the class what you were wearing at 10:45 at night when we got back?
At 10:45 at night, I was wearing a Jags hoodie and a black pair of black Puma sweatpants, the same exact outfit that I was wearing when you guys left my house.
16 hours later.
I'm telling you, man, that Sunday I left my house. The only reason why I left the house was because I went to Taco Bell to get a breakfast burrito. I didn't even go to Taco Bell. I went to Huckleberry's. I got my loaded chicken and waffles. I came home, and then that was it. I was like, this is what I'm doing today. I'm eating breakfast. I'm gonna watch football until my eyes bleed. I'm going to crush a few beers, and then at some point, Steph and Phil are going to get home.
At some point. It was almost like the day didn't happen. I explained that to you when I got out of the car. I was like, all right, let's go to the game. Ready to go.
Because like you got to my house, it was dark. You came back to my house, it was still dark.
And it was you in the same outfit.
And it was like Groundhog Day.
I was like, looking, I'm like, did we ever leave? Like, I had a moment that I thought I broke time. You know what I mean?
Figured it out.
Yeah,
you
right.
Figured out time travel.
Or hey, you ever have a 16-hour day where you did nothing? Like didn't change the clothes. You were just locked in on whatever you were doing that day, like Asa did.
That's like a usual Saturday for me.
My man.
16 hours.
Yeah, sometimes especially when there's a lot of football going on and I have nothing else going on, like commitment-wise, so I'm sad at my house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you for
Thank you.
having that wherewithal. I would have punted on the 16 hours about right around the midway of the afternoon games. I start to feel like, all right, I need to.
I got to do something.
I got to breathe air.
Do you remember being a kid and like someone asks you, like a grown up asks you, like, "Oh, what'd you do this weekend?" And you're like, "Man, I didn't do anything. I did nothing all weekend. It was so boring."
Yeah.
And you're like mad about it, and then you grow up, and it's like, "Hey, man, what'd you do over the weekend?" And you're like, "I did nothing.
It was great.
I did nothing, and it was awesome." That's where I was. That's where I was on Sunday.
Well, I know because you're prepping for the great Costco.
Yeah, the great Costco Roadshow. Come see me at the Costco North on Blackstone and come buy a piano from me.
He will be dying.
Yeah. I won't be dying on the outside, but I will be definitely dead on the inside.
Dead on the inside. These are the dark days when you don't have baseball every day to save you from the situation.
Oh,
but
God. Just remembered that.
But here's the good news, Asa. Here's the good news. Bowl games aplenty.
Bowl games aplenty.
Throughout the day,
yes.
You're going to be locked in.
Inject them into my veins.
Injecting the bowl games. And we'll get to that topic in the next segment here. I want to save that. That's our 5 and 5 topic. Our 5 favorite bowl games we're looking forward to.
Let's go.
Combination of the game itself and the memes that come with it in terms of it. So it's fascinating. I uncovered an artifact in my Google Drive archives, and I was talking to Tanvir about it in terms of it. And I don't know if you remember participating in this back in August, but we did a schedule draft. Do you remember this?
No.
We drafted the Raiders schedule back in...
Like the Vegas Raiders?
Yes. We picked each of us, you, myself, Tanvir, and Julia.
Okay.
Intern Julia in the summer.
Yeah.
We picked 4 Raider games in hopes of having the best point differential throughout the season.
Oh, no.
And it's comedically horrible. If you want to just make fun of the Raiders for the next 5 minutes,
I'm
here.
in. All right, let's
I know
do it.
someone will be texting me momentarily about this. But so Asa, you currently have no more games left on your 4 games that you picked. You picked the Titan game.
Okay.
You picked the Cowboys game.
Okay.
You picked the Broncos game on Thursday night in Denver, and you picked the Philadelphia game in Philadelphia that just happened. So you had +10, -17, -3, -31. Congrats. You finished with -41 in terms of point differential for the Raiders. That's good enough for second place.
Is it really?
Yes. Prepare yourself. Because I had a draft where I had the Browns lost by 14.
Okay.
I had the Bears lost by 1.
Okay.
I had the Chargers lost by 11. I had the Washington lost by 17. That puts me at -43 in third place. Oh. Dan Veer.
Give it to me. How'd he do?
Only has 2 games down, and he's at already -51.
Oh, no.
He had the Colts lost by 34, and he had the Chargers loss in L.A. by 17. He still has this Giants game coming up and the Houston game coming up on Sunday.
I need Pete Carroll to do the funniest thing and beat
the
Texans, please.
You need that. You need that for
I
sure.
would love that. It's not going to happen, but man, I would love it.
Julia, far and away, outside of one crazy result, certainly looks like they'll win this schedule draft. She had the Patriots game, which was a win by 7. She had the Broncos game in Vegas that was a loss by 7.
Okay.
And she had the Jaguars game that was a loss by 1 to the Raiders. She has a -1 point
Oh,
differential.
my God, she's killing it.
All she needs to do is avoid a 43-plus point loss at the hand of the Gardner Minshew Kansas City Chiefs in Week 18 for her to win this schedule.
This might be in the bag for her.
You never know.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
But if the Gardner Minshew just balls out against the Raiders in the final week of the year in Vegas, just Gardner Minshew revenge game.
My boy.
45-point win for the Kansas City Chiefs in Las Vegas. You might win the schedule draft of the Raiders.
I need Gardner Minshew to pull through for me.
Actually, no,
Just one
excuse
more
me.
time.
My math is off. You would need a 41-point-plus victory for the Chiefs on that week.
I hate to say it. It is the Raiders. It's in the cards.
It's certainly there. Can you believe you're in second place with -41?
Considering that up until about 2.5 minutes ago, I forgot that we even did this. Yeah, I'm pretty surprised.
Yeah, you're looking at this artifact in terms of it. The Philadelphia Eagle game where they didn't show up.
That saved me.
Didn't save you at all, no.
It didn't?
The Titan game saved you.
Oh.
The 10-point... You and Julia are the only ones with wins in your picked
Oh, crap, are we?
games. Yeah.
Oh, wow, you're right.
You had
the
the
Raiders
best,
only have 2 games.
You had
only
the
won
best,
2 games,
Yeah,
right?
you have the best win of the year for the Raiders. The Titans win at 10 points.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Goes to show you how the Raiders are doing this year in terms of it. Anyways, I'm just hitting some other multitude of sports topics here for you as well. Your Jags,
They're doing stuff.
you didn't call them frauds now. You can't call them frauds anymore.
cannot,
They're
no.
not right now. They are applying to be for real.
Yes.
They're in the for real determining factor.
Their resume has been sent to HR.
Yeah, and it will be reviewed in Denver.
Yes.
And we will see what it plays out. I would love your team to do me a solid. You need the Raiders to do you a solid. I need you to do me a solid. I don't know what solid I'm doing other than intern Daniel needs the Steelers help from me from the Ravens side. So we're all kind of just helping each other
That's a
out.
weird triangle.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like I don't know.
It's a web.
Is it a shape when it has an open end? I don't think so, right, Jorge?
Oh, no.
No, it's not shape.
It's just a line, just
Yeah.
a squiggly. In terms of
It's
it.
a doodle.
It's a doodle. It's a doodle in terms of that. Anyways, I also want you to react to this real quick. Jorge and I did an exercise at the start of the show. I don't know if you were listening to the show.
I was not, no.
We ranked the 18 quarterbacks we trust in all the rankings in terms of the teams that are still left in playoff contention. And I want to know...
Trust how? Like, just to play well?
Trust in the playoffs.
Okay.
Just total playoff trust.
Okay.
In terms of it. And I want to know your thoughts. Should I go from worst to first or first to worst?
Oh, worst to first, always.
So we have Bryce Young as the worst. From
Okay.
the Panthers contender. We have Caleb.
I don't know about that one. But...
Caleb Williams at 17.
Okay.
CJ Stroud at 16. Yeah.
I think Bryce should. I think all of them should be higher.
Phillip Rivers at 15. These are all the teams that are still like in it.
He should be lower.
I know. I just love him so much.
I know.
Trevor at 14.
Okay.
Herbert at 13.
Okay.
But you got to remember, this is for the playoffs. Like,
These are all teams that are currently in the hunt.
Drake May at 12.
No.
Sam Darnold at 11. I fought Sam Darnold for getting this high.
No.
I didn't like it.
He's too Jekyll and Hyde.
Lamar Jackson at 10.
What is this list?
These are all the players who are still available in the playoff hunt.
No.
Baker Mayfield at 9.
Maybe? Okay.
Aaron Rodgers at 8.
I still don't like it.
Bo Nix at 7. Jordan Love at 6. Jared Goff at 5.
Okay, okay, I'm back in.
Isn't it strange how far I'm up the list and you're like, I don't know about any of these guys?
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts at 4. Brock Purdy at 3.
That's okay.
Josh Allen at 2.
Okay.
Stafford at 1. And those quarterbacks are all have a shot of winning the Super Bowl, at least in some conceivable way.
In some way, shape, or form, yeah.
The only one we disagree on was 1, 2.
Lamar Jackson should not be that high on the list. He's not playing well.
No, he's out of practice.
We're talking about, players that have experience in.
Yeah, and that's fine, but you also have to look at it like in the context of like this current year. Like, yeah, if we're looking at resumes, that's probably about right. But also, like, let me see, can I see the list?
Yeah, you can look at it.
Yeah, like Lamar shouldn't be that high. I don't believe in Aaron Rodgers as far as I can throw him. Bo Nix, I think, has the yips. I think
Bo Nix has shown me enough to win football games.
I think he can win football games, but I think he's going to get to the. I think he's going to get to the playoff. That was me knocking on wood.
You don't want Bo Nix to show up.
I do not want him to show up. I just don't think. I think he's going to get the yips in the playoffs. Jordan Love's been playing really weird recently. Baker, I think, can turn it off. If he can make it to the playoffs, I think he'll figure it out.
He's so hurt right now.
I know he really is. Sam Darnold, at least in this last stretch, I think has just been all over the place.
Yeah, but then he poops his pants when he plays the Rams.
That's what I mean. He's just been so Jekyll and Hyde. He's either balling out or he's I forgot how to play football. Phillip Rivers should probably be last.
If I take out the top 4 guys and say, pick a guy and the 5 or below that is going to win a Super Bowl, who would you go?
That can win a Super Bowl?
That will win the Super Bowl this year. If you had to take out the top 4 in this list.
God, I don't.
You have to pick it.
Maybe Justin Herbert.
Wow.
I don't think Trevor can do it. I think Trevor can play well in the. I mean, if put it on his shoulders, maybe. Mm-hmm. He's kind of a coin flip. I don't like any of the people.
I know, but isn't that crazy?
Jared Goff. I want to pick Jared Goff, but my brain
Goff's
is
not going to get
no.
there. No, they're not going to make. Well, they can make the playoffs. They really can. There's a world.
Yeah,
because it's all it takes is for the Lions to be back in the playoff hunt, is for them to win out, and the Bears to slip up against either Green Bay or San Francisco.
I think they slip up at against San Francisco. I don't know. Caleb Williams playing very well this season.
He hasn't been sacked much this year. It's been a really turnaround as far as his ability to avoid sacks. It's not like he hasn't faced pressure though, and they're asking him not to do as much as he was being asked to do as a rookie quarterback. But it's just there's an eye test thing to me still.
There really is, yeah.
I mean, where's the 400-yard kind of let's go off game?
I mean, it's the Bears. I don't think they've had a 4,000-yard rusher since or a passer since this.
Jay Cutler had a year. Jay Cutler had a year.
No.
He had a year. Right, Jorge? Jay Cutler had a year.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a Jay Cutler. Smoking Jake had a year.
He just ripping six.
Yeah.
Throwing darts.
Yeah.
He was a Pro Bowler that 1 year.
And he had the Brandon Marshall.
Jay Cutler never threw for 4,000 yards in a single season. No.
Wow.
No Bears QB has ever done that, but he did come close in 2014.
All right.
That was his Pro Bowl year, right?
Jay Cutler, he did throw for 4,500 yards for the Broncos.
That's what I'm remembering.
Yeah.
I'm like, he was a 4,000 guy.
Plus, that's also dark blue and orange, so.
Yeah, it's always the blue and orange. And then he randomly was with Miami.
And then they replaced him with the guy from Florida. What's his name? Tim Tebow.
Tebow.
Oh, yeah.
If I'm in the pick a guy below our ranking that's out of the top 4, I think I'd go Jordan Love.
You think so?
I think I'd go there.
Okay.
I think that's where I would go.
That's serviceable.
Because it's enough of a team for me that I believe they have the capability of getting to that point. They're a strange team. I think they definitely can beat Chicago this weekend. even without Micah Parsons, it's like I think there's enough sum of the parts on that defense to still do some things there. I don't know. And Jordan Love's been efficient the last couple of weeks for sure.
Which really, like, if we've learned anything from like the history of the Super Bowl, is that your quarterback doesn't need to be good; he just can't be bad.
Yeah, I mean, when was the last he doesn't need to be good, but he can't be bad quarterback Super Bowl winner, right?
Super Bowl. That's actually a good question. I don't know. Because whenever I think of that, I think of like Trent Dilfer.
Yeah, or Brad Johnson.
That's a name I haven't
Tampa
heard in a
Bay
minute.
Buccaneers, Brad Johnson. Everyone goes to Dilfer, but like Brad Johnson happened later. He happened 2 years later.
Didn't Jeff Garcia? No, Jeff Garcia didn't win a Super Bowl.
No, he didn't.
No.
Man,
I'm trying to think.
I'll dare to say Eli, but that's just a pure hatred for Eli.
That's a hate take.
That's a hate. Eli wasn't good, but he wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Right, Jorge?
Yeah.
That's always my defense in Rocket League whenever I get like real salty. I'm like, you're not good, I'm just bad.
Yeah, exactly. It's not you, it's me. It's always going to be me. I determined my fate. You did not dictate my fate.
You did nothing.
You did nothing to dictate my fate. I am the one. I am my own creator.
I am the decider.
It's me.
Just losing our minds.
Love it. All right. I do want to get to the Sharks at some point in this hour, so I'm going to take a break now. I want to get to the 5 at 5, so let's do that here next. Let's take a break. We're going to get to our 5 at 5 top 5 bowl games you don't want to miss this season. You don't want to miss this segment next on 1430 ESPN Fresno, the Valley's local sports leader.
Want to work somewhere fun, flexible, and rewarding? Me and Ed's is hiring. We're looking to expand our team with full and part-time positions at over 40 locations. Join our growing company as a delivery driver or valued team member today. For more information on job descriptions or to apply, go online at meandeds.com or visit your nearest location. Me and Ed's is hiring. Fill out an application.
Winter's here. Cold, wet, and no chance to train outside. With school out soon and baseball still rolling, it's the perfect time to get inside and get better at Elite Performance Center in Clovis. Elite offers indoor batting cages, drills, clinics, and one-on-one lessons with top coaches, travel ball standouts, former D1 athletes, MLB vets, and Fresno State softball players. Don't wait on the weather. Schedule your winter training today. Individual sessions and full team rentals available. Find Elite on Barstow just east of Clovis Avenue or at ElitePerformanceCenterCA.com.
Back by popular demand now through December 21st. KFC's got your back this Christmas with their Cajun deep-fried turkey. Fully cooked and Cajun seasoned, it's ready to preheat at home, giving you more time for family and holiday fun. Pre-order a week in advance at participating locations only, including Clovis and Fresno River Park, and pick it up in person. Enjoy it a la carte or as part of a holiday meal or feast with sides like mashed potatoes, gravy, and warm biscuit. Happy holidays from your locally owned KFC.
Ed Dinas, the dealer in Dinuba that does. Yes, he does.
Hey, it's Marcus McMahon. You can't miss Ed Dina's Auto Center's year-end clearance sale going on now through December 31st. Everything is priced to move. The entire truck inventory is on clearance. Get year-end savings, strong trade-in values, and a fast, hassle-free financing from a dealership proud to serve the Valley.
Ed Dinas, the dealer in Dinuba that does. Yes, he does.
The biggest event of the year is now through New Year's Day. Save up to 40% during the end-of-year clearance at Fashion Furniture. Sofas, love seats, bedroom and dining room, beautiful leather furniture, and the largest selection of recliners in Central California. Thousands of pictures, lamps, area rugs, accent items. Save hundreds of dollars with 0% financing. Save 20, 30, even 40% now during the end-of-year clearance at Fashion Furniture across from River Park.
Bulldog basketball is back and heating up the Save Mart Center. Don't miss any of the exciting action as both the men's and women's basketball teams take on the Mountain West this season. Make sure to bring the whole family to root for your hometown Bulldogs as they compete for that Mountain West championship Fresno would love to bring home. Tickets start as low as $5 for select games. Grab them at GoBulldogs.com today, and we'll see you at the biggest party in the Valley. Go Dogs!
The sound of bees means lots of blooms, and lots of blooms means a profitable crop year. But those delicate blooms can easily be destroyed by adverse weather conditions, which in turn can be devastating to your crop investment. Now is the time to secure multi-peril crop insurance, which covers your almond crop during bloom. Bowman & Associates, your local crop insurance specialist, has been writing crop insurance for almost 40 years. Bowman & Associates is one of the largest crop insurance agencies in the state and nation. Call Roger Kent or Quinn Bowman today and ask about their multi-peril crop insurance for almonds. Bowman & Associates can design a policy with protection based on your own production experience. Ask about the new Price Option Plus, which increases the insurance price per pound to make it closer to the market price of almonds. Deadline for multi-peril coverage is December 31st. Call Bowman & Associates at 499-2020. That's 499-2020. California Department of Insurance license number 0F64178.
Bowman & Associates, the crop insurance specialists. Carry on my way.
The Valley's local sports leader here on this Wednesday.
Do you have to think of what day it was?
It's getting that point. We're getting that point of the year, right?
Almost.
I'm running around. I'm planning trips. I'm figuring out where I'm going to be. I don't know where I'm going to be. In a couple weeks, I'm going to be at the Shark Tank. I want to talk about that team later this hour. Hey, so let's talk about our 5 at 5 here for us on this Wednesday. It's my last 5 at 5 of the year.
Oh, goodness.
Of the year. So we're going to make it count with bowl season. Because, I mean, come on. We love bowl season.
We do love bowl
season. We're
season.
fanatics of bowl season. Jorge, you love bowl season?
I do. I'm a fan.
I'm going to be so mad when the greedy MFers in the NCAA are going to take away my bowl games. Because the memes and the one shining moments that I get...
It doesn't feel like the holidays without the bowl games.
I just cannot believe that there are people that are like, we don't want the Cinderella story. Why would you not want the Cinderella story?
That's a whole different thing. But I just want the dumb whatever bowl games between 6 and 6, whoever and 6 and 6. Whoever. Give me. I have nothing else.
Yeah,
give me football.
Just give
on
me
a
more
Tuesday.
Football. This is like we're burning the candle at both ends. Like we're not gonna get football until next August.
This is how college football is meant to be. You're getting dunked in mayo and you're getting Pop-Tarts jumping out of your trophy. Like, this is what it's supposed to be about. Am I wrong?
I forgot about the mayo thing.
It's time now for Phil's 5 at 5.
Tried to have you regather yourself there. Forgot about the mayo bowl?
I might have to fix my 5 at 5.
Uh-oh. Who's in the Mayo Bowl this year?
I don't even know.
I got to figure this out. All right. We have a list. Hey, Jorge, you made a list?
I made it.
You
Checked
made
it twice.
Made a list, checked it twice. I made a list, and I checked it twice. I guarantee you, I know exactly where we're all going to be at number one. But maybe I get surprises here. Maybe we get some surprises here. Are you guys ready for the 5 at 5? Top 5 bowl games this season. And the qualifier I said is combination of good game with the meme ability and the bits that can come with it as well. All combined, encompassed in one. I have my list here. You guys ready?
Let's do it.
I'm going to start with if the computer stops buffering.
Number 5.
There we go. I'm going to go to the Pinstripe Bowl, the Bad Boy Mowers Pinstripe Bowl at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx in middle of December, New York, when poor Clemson has to play poor Penn State in a battle of titans from a years of past to, good God, what these two teams look like.
They have a DJ doing a set on a lawnmower.
Let's go.
That's stupid. I love it.
The meme ability of the Clemson versus Penn State, when some people legit thought this was a playoff matchup not even 3 months ago.
Yes.
And now we sit here.
My God,
and they're
what
playing
happened?
in Yankee Stadium when poor Dabo Swinney, not poor Dabo Swinney, who apparently is a Yankees fan, is going to be playing on the turf of his Yankees fandom. And we see two, Supermen in a fat suit play against each other on an evening in New York, an afternoon in New York. Give me this. I can't wait to see this game. It's going to be so sad.
So I'm going to do an honorable mention of the Independence Bowl with Coastal Carolina and Louisiana Tech, only because I like Coastal Carolina. I think it's going to be fun. But give me number 5, Duke's Mayo Bowl, Mississippi State, Wake Forest, because I think that Mississippi State is going to beat the brakes off of Wake Forest as much as I want Wake Forest to win.
I like it. Duke's Mayo Bowl. Who do you want? You want 5-7 Mississippi State, Duncan and Mayo at the end of the year? Like,
it's what they deserve.
The Cowbells.
I'm salty against Mississippi State because in me and Phil's college football dynasty, like they beat the brakes off of me, and I hate the stupid cowbell thing.
Yeah,
dunk the team in Mayo.
Yeah,
let them swim in Mayo.
What's your mileage on Mayo, Jorge?
What do you mean mileage? Like how much do I like it?
How far would you go? Like, is Mayo like on the spectrum of get it out of my sight versus I love it?
I'm in the middle.
You're in the middle?
I'm a 5 or yeah.
I saw somebody on the internet put mayo on a hot dog and was like, "You need to go to jail."
That's a little extreme.
Take me.
No,
I put mayo on.
It's
you put mayo on a hot dog?
Of course. A hot dog bun.
Mayo is not a hot dog condiment. I'm sorry.
It's not, but it's also bun? Like, peppers aren't a hot dog condiment.
Peppers are 100% a hot dog condiment.
What is considered a condiment for a hot dog?
I'm a ketchup and mustard guy, and I will fight anyone.
Ketchup. This is now a hot dog podcast instead of a sports show.
This is what the bowl games do.
You can't.
We can do this later. We should get through the 5 at 5.
You know they have mayo ice cream?
That's a jailable offense. I rescind my original putting of the mayo on the hot dog.
What
no,
did
you
we
can walk free.
Oh no, I saw they were dunking Oreos into mayo. That's what I saw last year's broadcast. Yeah, you ever try that?
Every day we stray further from God.
Number 4.
Wait, did you give yours, Jorge?
No.
Give me your 5. Give me your 5. I'm sorry.
The Arizona Bowl, the gin and juice.
Snoop Dogg? Yeah, I like it. What do you think? What do you?
I want gin and juice.
You just want gin and juice?
I heard it's good.
Gin and juice, or you want like the song?
No, both.
Both? Yeah.
Yes.
Are you
I want to be drinking it while I'm listening.
You're
to
going to
it.
be making some gin and juice while you're watching the game?
I might be. Yeah.
It's a good call. Post-Christmas gin and juice vibes,
I'm going to be sneaking some into Costco.
Yeah. They have so much gin and so much juice.
Oh, yeah.
At Costco.
If there's a place to get either of those things, it's there.
I love the idea of you like sipping down like the biggest container of juice and just pouring the biggest container of gin under a table as you're sitting there at Costco. I love the idea of that for you. All right, I already played the sound for number 4. I'm going to keep going it here. Hawaii Bowl is next for me, and I love the team matchup. The football carries it for me, but I also love the vibes of it on a Christmas Eve in the evening side. Cal against Hawaii.
That's going to be fun.
I like the Calgorithm.
Yeah.
Heading west to the islands to take on, I thought was a very fun Hawaii team this year to watch.
Yeah, I think so too.
The quarterback was fun to watch.
I think the quarterback for Cal is from Hawaii.
Yeah, I legit think if you're going to go like, I'm excited for the game aspect of it, I think this game is fun. This game's really fun. And then just the Hawaii vibes of it, knowing Fresno State's been tied to that Hawaii Bowl for so many years. I'm excited. I like the Hawaii Bowl this year.
That's a good
on
one.
Christmas Eve.
At my number 4, I have the quarterfinal between Indiana and whoever wins between Oklahoma and I forgot who Oklahoma's playing.
Alabama.
Thank you. I'm kind of on the Indiana train this year.
Okay. Yep.
Not just because mostly because I've been kind of on since last year. I think they're kind of like a sleeper team. Because like Indiana's just been kind of mired in mediocrity for like the entire time I've been alive, basically.
A little bit.
So it's kind of nice to see, Indiana being talked about and in the hunt. So I think it's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be fun to watch.
Jorge, what do you got?
For my number 4, I got the Pinstripe Bowl.
Yeah.
Because I think
Bad Boy Mowers.
They're going to play in the Yankee Stadium and they're going to mess up that field.
Is Bad Boy Mowers actually selling mowers, or is it like something else?
No, it's. I think it's a motors thing.
I feel like it's like one of those like golf cart companies where it's like there's some local dealership or whatever that makes like cool
racers,
mowers.
Like the racer kind of, the little 4-wheel, like kind of toy cars.
Yeah,
Not toy
but
cars,
like
These are industrial
You
guys.
you can't go buy one at like Lowe's.
No.
Which is silly to me.
It looks like you just can.
Like you just special order it and they like deliver it to your house or something.
I don't know. I don't know where they're based out of. I'm just seeing machinery in my. There you go.
You can get a whole tractor.
Look at that thing. Look at that thing. I don't know if we can see it fully on my screen here, but there you go. Tractors. You want to get tractor? Your backyard needs some tractoring, right?
My backyard definitely 100% needs a tractor. I have no idea where I'm going to put it.
Don't tell Steph.
No. Hey, what's back there behind the tarp?
Don't worry about it.
Number 3.
I'm going to go to the ReliaQuest Bowl, and I have simply from the matchup of memes, Iowa and Vandy, Pavia versus that Iowa team. I kind of can't wait for the unstoppable force versus the immovable object aspect of this football game.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I kind of hope that Diogo Pavia kind of gets beaten to the ground.
Are you a little out on it as far as that's concerned?
No, it's just I don't know, man. Like, dude plays good football, but he isn't he like 25, 26?
Yeah. He's
and like is just way too old.
We beat him in a bowl game, not even
we
4
did.
years ago. Yeah.
What was it like when he was playing for New Mexico, right?
New Mexico State.
Yeah, and it's like, bro, no.
If I had a nickel for beating Heisman Trophy candidates in a bowl game for Fresno State, I'd have two nickels in the last like 5 years.
Yeah,
with Jaden Daniels as the other guy, but
Cam Ward.
Cam Ward. I'm sorry, not Jaden Daniels.
Yeah,
Cam Ward. Yeah, you're right. Do you want to venture a guess, Asa, what kind of company ReliaQuest is?
I bet they do loans.
Wrong. You got to guess?
Really?
ReliaQuest?
What is ReliaQuest?
That's for car parts.
No, wrong. They are an American cybersecurity technology company based in Tampa.
Interesting.
I don't like that.
I almost feel like the fun game here is to like quiz you on the what kind of company
on the branding.
What kind of company is it's like sponsoring this? Yeah,
that's a good game. That's the next 5 of 5.
Might play this game next. What do you got? Like what is SRS distribution? Distribution. That's the word.
I'm assuming that they're a distributor.
I just had a stroke. Asa, what's your number 3?
My number 3 is the Arizona Bowl with Fresno State, Miami of Ohio.
Hell yeah. Gin and juice.
Miami of Ohio is my MAC team, if only because they are red and black and white, and those are my colors.
Oh no, you must betray them.
I must.
You must.
And I would be very cool with that.
You're like the meme of what's his face who's pointing the gun, crying.
Yeah, Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, Wesley Snipes. Man. To Miami of Ohio.
Yeah.
Jorge, what do you got at number 3?
I'm going with the Alamo Bowl with USC and TCU.
Valero. We all know what Valero is.
We do.
Yeah. Valero Alamo.
So they're down in Houston, so I don't know. Do they play at the Alamo Dome?
Yeah, in San Antonio.
Yeah.
You ever been to the Alamo Dome?
No, but I have been to San Antonio.
Yeah. Have you seen it out the outside of the Alamo Dome?
On the river.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the Riverwalk's nice.
It is.
You know, it's kicking off at like 9 p.m. Eastern, so it's 8 p.m. Local time in San Antonio.
Really?
Imagine going to a game at 8 p.m. at night. Oh, ugh. I shuddered.
Number 2.
I might get problematic here a little bit, but I'm gonna go to the Cheez-It Bowl. And there's all kinds of things tied to this one between Michigan and Texas. You just gave me a look, and I need to stay away from all of the jokes. Who is Jorge? What is the name of the coach, the interim Michigan coach right now? Because he's got a hilarious name.
Oh, does he really?
Johnny.
Yes. No, hold on.
I have no idea.
Interim Biff Poggi. Yep.
Oh, Biff.
What?
Yep. Biff Poggi.
Coach
That's
Biff?
a made-up name.
He's not made up. He's a name I would make up in the college football.
That's what I mean.
Ace, is that your next coaching name? Biff
Poggi? Actually, it might be Biff Hoagie.
Biff Hoagie?
Because sandwiches.
Yum. I like the idea of Arch Manning, who apparently is going to come back for another year.
Good for him.
Texas announced a couple days ago.
That's the move, I think.
By the way, Cheez-It and citrus together just doesn't sound good at all. But it's so orange. So unbelievably orange,
So
all
orange.
of it. Have you ever put cheese with your oranges?
No.
Cheese and citrus? No? Not a good combo?
The only thing I can think of is, I don't know why, the only thing I could think of is like orange juice after like you brush your teeth.
And then you immediately eat a Cheez-It?
That makes me want to die.
Parmesan cheese.
Parmesan cheese. But I don't know. We might get Mikey Keenan in this game. I'm just straight up saying honestly with you.
Okay.
And as a sycophant, I'm into that.
Okay.
All right. What's your number 2?
my number 2, I got JMU Oregon, because the memes and the tweets between JMU and Oregon Twitter is so good. Like there's a good tweet that's going around that's like, man, have you seen these like JMU players? Like they're so fast, and they're playing like it's like an Oregon like guy like tweeting this out, and he just runs the video like at 2x speed. He's like, oh my god, we're gonna have so much trouble. Like they're just so like wholesome and like supportive. It's so fun.
That's a good one. That's a really good one. Jorge, what do you got? Number 2.
My number 1 is my number 2.
Your number 2.
My number 2 is your number 1, the Pop-Tart Bowl.
Oh, you're going 2 for the Pop-Tart Bowl?
Yeah.
Why? Because you got a better one?
Just because I don't think that the game's gonna be as good, but the excitement is in the Pop-Tarts, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I would assume we continue this discussion with
number 1.
Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Pop-Tart Bowl.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, come on. I mean,
I don't even know who's not playing. That's not Georgia Tech. I just know that their helmets have sprinkles on them.
It's BYU.
BYU.
Cool. The helmets have sprinkles on them.
Are Mormons allowed to have Pop-Tarts?
I don't know.
Is there a coffee Pop-Tart?
No.
Okay, then they're good.
Is there a coffee Pop-Tart?
Yeah.
Is there a coffee Pop? Then they can't have the coffee Pop-Tart.
They can have sugar though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They just can't have caffeine.
Boy, I just like turned BYU and Mormons into like superhumans if they never ate sugar. Like all just like super crazy fit people. You need a little sugar in your life. But did you see the clip of the coaches like putting the Pop-Tart in the trophy and then eating the Pop-Tarts afterwards?
No, I never got that far.
It's actually a working toaster. You know this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's incredible. That's such a good bit.
Right?
And then the ghost of the former Pop-Tart hangs around in the bleachers up on top of the stadium.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Jorge,
Come
what's
out
your
and they're like,
Jorge, what's your number 1?
the Citrus Bowl.
Oh, the Michigan-Texas game?
Just because I think they both want to beat each other so bad to prove that they were like worth it. That they were like, we should have been in the, Final Four or whatever.
Just a little bitter taste in their mouth? That's what they're... Yeah, okay. All right. Good 5 at 5.
Mm-hmm.
That was Phil's 5 at 5.
Jorge and Aces as well.
Yay.
We're continuing this segment though because I just want to. I'm gonna do a little pop quiz to y'all, real quick.
Here we go.
I have some random companies that are sponsoring bowl games, and I need you to tell me what they are. Okay. First off, let's go to the Radiance Technologies Independence Bowl between Coastal Carolina and Louisiana Tech. Do you know what Radiance Technologies do?
I bet it's a security company.
Cybersecurity?
Develops and provides advanced technology solutions primarily for the U.S. defense, intelligence, and space sectors.
Cybersecurity.
They defend space.
With like lasers?
I don't know.
It's like a low-key Martin.
Yeah.
Do they really use
Focusing
lasers?
in areas like directed energy, lasers, and microwaves.
Let's go!
They make lasers.
It's the
like-
laser bowl.
It's like a Lockheed Martin kind of company.
Yeah, there is a Lockheed Martin bowl, but I thought that would have been too easy for you all. Let's see. Let's go to another one real quick. I have them looked up. How about the J-Lab Birmingham Bowl between App State and Georgia Southern? Do you know what J-Lab does?
Oh, J-Lab, I think they make like
That's
headphones
easy.
and stuff.
Headphones.
Yeah, American consumer electronics company founded in 2005, designing affordable, feature-rich personal tech
I
like
own some
wireless
of them.
earbuds, headphones, speakers, and work peripherals. All right. They're headquartered in Carlsbad. Go figure the game's in Alabama. I don't know. How about, let's see if I can get this one. The Game Above Sports Bowl. Central Michigan and Northwestern. You know what Game Above does?
Game Above Sports Bowl sounds like the most generic, like Tecmo Bowl, like copy. Games Above, I don't know, like stuff like Topgolf.
It's a very strange. I don't know. This almost feels like, hey, government, look at these guys, kind of company.
Okay.
Is it apparel?
Privately held global investment company backed by Capstone Holdings that is focused on sports, entertainment, and giving.
Check that man's hard drive.
Just so ambiguous in what it does. It's just a money giving company.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't like it. Not a fan.
How about Wasabi Fenway Bowl?
I mean, Wasabi's a restaurant here in Fresno.
Yeah, it's
I
not
don't think
them.
they're sponsoring a
No,
bowl
I don't
game,
think
though.
they're. I don't think it's in their budget.
Wasabi, I bet it's like some kind of app.
UConn and Army playing in the Wasabi Fenway Bowl. Do you know, Jorge? You got a guess?
Wasabi is a drink, wasn't it?
No, it's not a drink. Fast-growing cloud storage provider known for affordable, simple, hot storage with no egress fee. I don't know what this sounds like an ad. Cloud storage.
I bet there's an app.
There's an app. Probably not an app, actually. It's just one of those things where, like, yeah, all my information's there for some reason. I don't know. And somebody put it there, and I have no control of it.
I don't want to put things on Google Drive. I guess I'll use Wasabi, I guess. I don't know.
I got one last one, if I can look it up in terms of it. It is the Isleta New Mexico Bowl.
I think it's...
Yeah,
I don't know how to pronounce that. Oh, God.
This is a little trick question, actually. One kind of one.
It's a bank.
Yeah, not a bank.
It's a loan.
It's a bank if you go there frequently.
Okay.
Like, you will definitely throw a lot of money at this place.
Is it a casino?
It is a casino.
Ah!
It's a bank for some. Not great return on investment, though.
No.
Throw your money at it. Let me see. We know Liberty Mutual. We know ReliaQuest. Cheez-It. We know what Cheez-Its are. AutoZone. Duke's Mayo. Yeah. Trust and Will. I don't even want to go there. Anyways. All right. Great game. I loved it. All right. Let's take a break. Let's wrap up the show next on 1430 ESPN.
Basketball is here at Fresno City College. Come cheer on the Rams, both men's and women's teams, two of the top programs in the state, where every game is fast, fierce, and full of heart. Don't miss your chance to see championship-level basketball live at FCC. Want to know where the Rams play next? Or check schedules for other sports? Visit FCCRams.com for full fall and winter athletic schedules. Be part of the tradition. Be part of pride. Fresno City College Athletics, where champions compete and fans bring the energy.
Are you a business owner struggling to understand how cloud technology can help your business? Are you in need of computer and technology support for your employees? M-Cubed Technologies is your solution for fully managed IT services. 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. M-Cubed will be your partner in the digital world, allowing your business to carry on worry-free. We specialize in cloud hosting, Microsoft 365 management, general IT support, and VoIP phone services. Call M-Cubed Technologies today to discuss our partnerships.
Banyan Tree is bringing the holiday cheer with festive deals and premium products that make every celebration brighter. This is your one-stop shop for lifted seasonal vibes. Stock up for parties, gift giving, or a little holiday unwind. Step inside and experience a warm, welcoming holiday atmosphere you won't find anywhere else. Great prices, quality brands, and freshness you can count on all season long. Make your holidays high-spirited with Banyan Tree. Visit BanyanTreeFresno.com for locations and holiday hours.
At Helena Agri-Enterprises, we're committed to helping you make the best agronomic decisions for your farm. That's why we combine cutting-edge technology with superior product. Helena's agri-intelligence solutions use in-depth analysis to identify potential problems in the field before they take root. Combined with a complete line of high-quality crop production and crop protection inputs, Helena has the tools to help you increase productivity, enhance performance, and maximize your return on investment. Contact your local Helena representative or authorized dealer to create the right plan for your farm with Helena Products and Agri-Intelligence Solutions.
We started like you, a small team with a big dream to serve the Valley. 20 years later, FFB Bank is still proudly backing businesses across California and beyond. We've learned a lot about what it takes to grow, and now we're using that experience to make things easier for you. With our Switch and Save offer, we'll cover up to 90 days of payment processing, provide no-cost equipment, and offer competitive rates so your business can keep more of what it earns. And behind it all is a local team that truly understands your goals and is ready to help you reach them. Make the switch. Save with FFB. Visit ffb.bank to get started. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Now that you've gathered all your landscaping ideas at the Fall Home Show, swing by Clovis Stone Masonry and Landscape Supply to bring them to life. Hey contractors and DIYers, Paul Metters here. Clovis Stone is the Valley's go-to playmaker with 6 acres of premium materials ready to roll. Whether you're building big or dialing in the details, Clovis Stone has what you need when you need it. With 24-hour delivery, fast call-ahead pickup, you can stay on schedule and on budget. Step on the lot today off Sunnyside in Old Town Clovis or online at clovisstone.net.
At Chopped Cheese Bodega in Fresno, community comes first, always. This season, they're spreading holiday cheer by having one of Fresno's largest toy drives. Drop off a new unwrapped toy at their Blackstone and Bullard location today. Then come back December 21st from 3 to 6 p.m. to join Santa and Mrs. Claus for the toy distribution. And maybe a few surprises from the North Pole. Happy holidays from Chopped Cheese Bodega.
So winter's officially here, and the last thing you want is your house cold and your furnace sounding like it's auditioning for a beatboxing competition. That's why Lee's Air Plumbing and Heating is running their $99 furnace tune-up special. It's the perfect time, because nobody wants to see their breath inside the house. And let's be honest, layering 3 jackets indoors isn't festive, it's desperate. So get ahead of the cold. Schedule your $99 furnace tune-up today at leesair.com. That's leesair.com. Happy holidays from your locally owned and operated Lee's Air and Heating. CLN 635-355.
All right, welcome back to Behind the Bench here on 1430 ESPN Fresno, the Valley's local sports leader. Had to happen to you one more time, right?
Yeah, I was due.
You were due. You were due.
We had to end the year with one of them, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got to get one more in there.
Hey, I want to just get your reaction to this sound real quick. I want to know what your feeling is after you heard this sound from you.
As the Sharks need a change, Celebrini wants that headman pass. On the right wing side, it's Klingberg crisscrossing with Celebrini. Nice move by Klingberg. Moving in, back for Macklin. Back to Klingberg. Shot! Score! John Klingberg from Macklin Celebrini. The entire Sharks bench empties as the Sharks roar back from a 5-1 deficit. And John Klingberg wins it in overtime, 6-5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was from Saturday.
Yep.
Still the magic feels good, right, Asa?
It does. In me and Steph, we were getting our record player set up yesterday, and when Macklin Celebrini hit the Spinarooski, and she's just like,
gross.
What? And then she told me to watch the replay, and I'm like, what the hell is even that?
Yeah.
Sharks are on one, man.
Sharks are on one.
They're fun.
6-3 last night. We played the sound of the 6-5 comeback.
Yeah. That game was dead to rights, too.
Largest comeback in Sharks history. We're still coming from that. Macklin Celebrini now gets to 51 points on the year from last night's win, 6-3. And he is one of 3 Sharks to get to that level before Christmas.
I didn't know that.
50-plus points. Joe Thornton, Owen Nolan. Ever heard of him? Those are pretty legendary.
Oh, wow.
Shark players in terms
of
that.
Joe Thornton, but
Owen Nolan was my dude back in the day, back in the 90s. He was Shark fans out there. You'd name drop Owen Nolan to our friend Skyler. Yeah.
Owen Nolan.
Owen Nolan.
That's a tongue twister. Okay.
Owen Nolan.
Okay.
Out there. Yeah. Tyler Toffoli with his 300th goal of his career last night.
I didn't even know he was in the league that long.
He's been around. Barclay Goodrow, 2 goals. That puts him on 3 on the year. He decided, hey, I want to be a scorer as well. 3 straight wins, second longest win streak this year. They had 4 straight back in November. They're now kind of firmly into the playoff picture a little bit. They're still back at that second wild card spot, 2 up on Utah, tied with LA right now, and they're 5 back of the Ducks with the same amount of games played. So this has been as exciting of a team out there. It's the idea that they really can just score at any moment in terms of it. Their volatility, their ability to just kind of be in a moment, be in a game, and you have this gut feeling that this team can just kind of find a way to score in their own in the offensive zone. I don't think I've ever had teams where I kind of trust it that much, but I'm starting to trust that the Sharks can have that kind of output offensively when, I mean, the last 3 years was just them.
It's just been rough.
Yeah. Exactly.
And so it's I don't know. It's nice to be. I mean, my whole thing is, at least like I guess like in transition years, is just be competitive.
Mhm.
And it's really nice to be on the other side of competitive, where it's like, okay, so, you know, Sharks are down 5-1, and then they're still fighting.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, just having that, I guess that spirit that, you know, that, okay, like we can turn this around, has been nice. Especially like, you know, 3 years ago I started watching the Sharks, and, you know, it's been kind of mired in just not great hockey.
Yeah.
And it's just been cool to see the turnaround the last couple years.
It matters what kind of players you have, and I think it's not just the play; it's the leadership. Like Celebre's just fighting dudes. Like,
yeah,
he's just like
they took out Will Smith, and he's
not
like
gonna
he's
lie,
like on a revenge tour.
Not gonna lie, if I'm a player, I just would hate playing against Macklin Celebrini because he sounds like kind of a prick. on the ice.
But I feel like if I know anything about hockey, like you like need that though.
Yeah, no, as a teammate, I'd love it.
Oh yeah.
As an opponent, I'd want to punch the kid in the face. But that's just kind of the nature. But you need that from a guy who's that good, who does that, the spinorama move, while also just getting in your face and chirping when Will Smith goes down with a shoulder.
And also, it doesn't help. He looks like a child.
I mean,
he is 19, and he will run a hole through you.
You're afraid to like get child assault charged when you punch him in the face, right? Like, it's wonderful to watch just the evolution of it, and I can't wait to see what they do tomorrow. Who do they got tomorrow? I don't have the schedule quite in front of me. Right?
I think it's the Calgary.
No, they had Calgary last night. I think it
is the Stars,
the Dallas Stars.
Mañana.
This will matter. That'll certainly matter for them tomorrow in terms of playoff positioning and wanting to be a good team. The Dallas Stars, who are at 49 points, the second best team in the league right now.
Oh, wow.
As we speak. So go beat them. That'd be nice.
That'd be cool.
That'd be
I'd
really
be into
cool.
it.
We'll be back tomorrow. Just a little reminder for another 2 hours. We'll have Thursday Night Football, all that stuff. We'll have the college football playoff over the weekend. Asa, quick, who do you want to win the college football playoff real quick?
Indiana.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, actually, I take that back. JMU, but it's not going to be JMU, so Indiana.
JMU, man, that'd be so sick.
Sunbelt, Fun Belt.
That'd be so sick. Anyways, we got FPU Sunbird Sports Show coming up next. Paul has been talking about this show. He's very excited about this one. Hall of Famers coming in today.
Oh, cool.
So that's starting at 6 o'clock. That should be good. Asa, any Christmas plans for you? You said
I'm gonna go hang out with my mom, but I gotta work Christmas Eve, and then I'm gonna go hang out with my mom, and then I'm gonna open presents.
say hi to your mother for me.
I'll tell her you said hey.
Okay, sounds good. She won't know who I am.
She does.
Does she?
Yeah.
Oh,
I talk about you fairly often.
I just worry, and I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
Asa, appreciate it as always.
Thanks for
Jorge,
having me, Phil.
appreciate it as always. We'll see you,
thank you
tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Until then, FPU Sunbird Sports Show over on 790. Switch over there.
At Citizens Business Bank, we've been taking a personal approach.
Holiday power and think they've got all the answers when they've screwed up the playoff the last 2 years. To be fair. Up next, the Hall of Famer joins us to discuss all the top stories across the NFL. It's right here. Mark Zinno, Andy Gresh in for Amber and Ian on ESPN Radio, the all-new ESPN app, and SiriusXM Channel 8.